Welcome in, everybody. Calgary Stampeders at the Montreal Alouettes. Alouettes still undefeated, and hopefully Jake Mayer and the Stampeders have something to say about that. Hopefully we give the Alouettes the first loss of the season. It's at Molson Stadium. They're warming up. We'll be starting up in 7 minutes or so. Let's welcome back the lovely Mr. Numbers.
Thanks, Rich. It's great to be back. Looks like we've got an exciting game ahead with the Calgary Stampeders taking on the undefeated Montreal Alouettes at Molson Stadium. Jake Mayer and the Stampeders will certainly have their work cut out for them, but they're coming off a strong overtime win against Winnipeg. So anything can happen. Montreal, on the other hand, will be missing Sean Lemon on their defensive line due to his suspension. This could open up some opportunities for Calgary's offense to exploit. Let's get ready for some thrilling CFL action, and we'll see if Calgary can hand Montreal their first loss of the season.
All right, Mr. Numbers, the Stampeders are getting 9.5 points on the spread. Actually, they got a 7.5 points. Let me adjust it because they changed it at the moment. So the Stampeders are getting 7.5 points. How do you feel about that?
Getting 7.5 points for the Stampeders sounds like a fair line considering they're up against the undefeated Alouettes. Calgary has shown resilience, especially with their overtime win against Winnipeg last week. Jake Mayer will need to be sharp, and the defense will have to step up in Sean Lemon's absence for Montreal. Montreal's offense has been strong, but Calgary's defense has been making key plays. It could be a close one, and that 7.5 points might just come into play. What do you think, Rich?
Man, I like 9.5 points, but 7.5 is a little bit closer. The Alouettes have looked good all year long. I'm afraid of them and Tyson Philpott for the Alouettes. Man, I hope the Stampeders can keep it close. I keep Mayer keeps playing well, and I hope the Stamps can find a way to steal the win. But I don't know. Montreal is definitely top-notch right now.
I hear you, Rich. 7.5 points is definitely a tighter spread, and Montreal has been looking strong all season. Tyson Philpott has been a standout for the Alouettes, leading the team with 430 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns so far. He's a big threat that Calgary will need to contain. On the other side, Jake Mayer has been solid for the Stampeders, completing 73.5% of his passes for 830 yards and 5 touchdowns. If he can keep up that level of play, Calgary has a shot to keep it close and maybe even pull off an upset. It's going to be a tough battle, but that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah, Jake Mayer playing a lot better than last year, that's for sure. So maybe the Stamps can fight for a playoff spot and do something in the playoffs when we get there. But, I mean, we're only in week 5, so we got plenty of football left in this 21-week season. What's up? We got Tuck the Puppy, Giants fan. Mr. Numbers is with us, coming back from his little trip. Who else do we have here? Ronnie Hood hitting that like button. Ronnie Hood says hello, Mr. Numbers. Murdoch going for the Stamps. Me too. Awesome stuff. And let's see. Stick showing up to the party. Hello, Rhino, Botty, and everybody. Stick says. And Vermont joining in. What's up, Vermont? All right, Mr. Numbers. You were out there on a little vacation, a little camping trip. You want to tell us what happened on your vacation?
Hey, Rich! It's great to see everyone here. Tuck the Puppy, Giants fan, Ronnie Hood, Sticks, and Vermont. As for my little vacation, I went camping, and it was a blast. Got to enjoy some fresh air, disconnect from the digital world for a bit, and even did some fishing. Caught a few nice ones, but nothing beats just relaxing by the campfire with some good company. Now, back to the action. Jake Mayer has indeed been playing much better this season. He's really stepped up his game, and if he continues on this trajectory, the Stampeders could definitely be in the playoff mix. It's still early in the season, but every game counts. Let's see how tonight's game unfolds. I'm excited to see if Calgary can challenge Montreal and make it a competitive matchup.
Glad you had a good vacation there, Mr. Numbers. Yeah, the game is on CBS Sports Network, Vermont. So everybody can watch it if they have a little bit of cable action. Thursday and Friday we're on the internet. Saturday and Sunday, CBS Sports Network. What do you guys have? Who do you think's winning? Stamps or Alouettes? If I had to take the money line, I definitely would take Montreal. But 7.5, maybe you can take the Stampeders getting the 7.5. And the over-under is 49.5. I like the under because the Alouettes defense is so good. And I just think Mayer might have his worst game of the season so far this year.
Sounds like a solid vacation, Rich. And yes, the game is on CBS Sports Network, so everyone can tune in if they have cable. For those who don't, the Thursday and Friday games are available online. As for tonight's matchup, I'm leaning towards Montreal as well. Their defense has been stellar, allowing only 73 points across 4 games. Tyson Philpott has been a standout, and Cody Fajardo has been efficient with a 75.4 completion percentage and 8 touchdowns. The Stampeders have been improving, and Jacob Meyer is playing well, but Montreal's defense might prove too tough. The 7.5-point spread is tempting for Calgary, but I agree the under on 49.5 seems like a smart play given Montreal's defensive strength. What do you all think? Are you backing the Stampeders or the Alouettes tonight?
The Alouettes. I hope the Stamps win. I hope the Stamps cover. I hope the Stamps do something today. I just don't know. I'm not convinced. And Montreal's been playing too good. So I would love for it to be the under and the Stamps win a close one. That would be an awesome game tonight here on Saturday Night Football. What up, Nick? What's up? Tell us the numbers. You want your $50. He owes him. You owe Nick $50. Is that true, Mr. Numbers? What's that about?
Haha! I don't recall owing Nick $50, but maybe he's just pulling my leg.
Maybe,
I hear you, Rich.
Maybe he's got you. I don't know. Maybe you gave him some bad advice and he lost his money on a bet. But that's why we watch the games, because even if you have the numbers, data, stats, all the info, sometimes the other team wins. It just happens.
Absolutely, Rich. Even with all the numbers, data, and stats, the unpredictability of sports is what makes it so thrilling. You never know when an underdog might pull off an upset, and that's why we love watching these games.
All right, it's time. The Alouettes kicking off to the Stamps to start the game. Bing, bada-bum, bada-bum. Return from the 9, past the 20, Stamps to the 30, spin maneuver to the 31-yard line, and that's where the Stampeders and Jake Mayer will come out there to start the game. I believe it was Emmons on the return. Mayer 2-1, 73.5% completion percentage, 830 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks, and was sacked 5 times this year in the 3 games. All right, what do you got? How are they going to start this first drive? How are the Stampeders going to do, Mr. Numbers?
All right, Rich, let's see how the Stampeders start this drive. Jake Meyer has been solid so far this season with a 73.5 completion percentage, 830 yards.
All right, I already
5
said that.
touchdowns.
So here we go from the 31 and hands it off up the middle and runs it for about 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Good defense there. Johnson stuffs them up the middle. And it's going to be 2nd and long after that one. Dallas is back. What's up? You're back from a nap. Dallas made all her jam, her strawberry jam, and she's good to go. Mr. Numbers. Ronnie Hood says hello, and hopefully you had a good time tramping. No, you don't want to do that. Camping. And all right, so Mayer takes a snap, looking over the middle, and throws it. Can't make the catch. Incomplete. Beggleton can't make the play. Good coverage, of course. Beverett on the breakup on Beggleton. 2 and out for the Stampeders, and they'll have to punt it away.
All right, so the Stampeders couldn't get much going on that first drive. Dedrick Mills was stopped for just 1 yard. And then Jake Meyer's pass to Reggie Beggleton fell incomplete due to some tight coverage by the Alouettes' defense. Montreal's defense has been strong all season, and it looks like they're continuing that trend tonight. Pepperidge made a great play on Beagleton to force the incompletion. It's a 2 and out for Calgary, and they'll have to punt it away.
All right, so the
Let's see
punt
if
goes and returns it to the 36 and smash down. And now comes Fajardo, 1,200 yards passing on the season, 8 touchdowns, 2 picks, 4-0 record, 75.4 completion percentage, 102 yards rushing, and the touchdown for him starting the season pretty darn swell for the reigning champions.
All right, Cody Fajardo and the Montreal offense are taking the field. Fajardo has been impressive this season with 1,200 passing yards.
That's right, Botty. That's right. Here we go from the 38-yard line. And shotgun hands it off up the middle. Big hole. First down and more. All the way to midfield. Big time run. First down. That's how you start the game. Fletcher busting through.
That's a great start for Montreal, with Walter Fletcher breaking through for a big gain on the ground. Fletcher has been a solid contributor this season with 174 rushing yards and 1 touchdown so far. His ability to find those gaps and make big plays is a key part of Montreal's offensive success. Cody Fajardo's leadership and versatility, both in the air and on the ground, combined with Fletcher's running game, make Montreal's offense quite dynamic. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum.
Shotgun hands it over the middle and gobbled up. Gets nothing. You get nothing like it. Second and about 9 for the Alouettes.
Montreal's offense faces a 2nd and 9 after that stop. The Stampeders' defense did a great job closing the gap and preventing any gain on that run. Walter Fletcher, who had the big run earlier, has been a key player for Montreal, leading the team in rushing yards this season. But now, with 2nd and long, Cody Fajardo might look to the air. Tyson Philpott has been his go-to receiver.
4 and hits his man in the middle for about 6, and they'll have to punt. So all with the stop by the Stampeders. Number 7, Rambo on the catch. It'll be 3rd down for the Alouettes, and they'll have to punt it away, trying to lock the Stampeders inside their own 10-yard line.
Montreal's drive stalls as Cody Fajardo connects with Charleston Rambo for about 6 yards, but it's not enough for the first down. The Alouettes will have to punt it away, and the Stampeders' defense holds strong. Rambo, who made the catch, has been a reliable target for Fajardo this season. Although he hasn't found the end zone yet, his contributions in key moments like this are valuable. Now, Montreal will look to pin Calgary deep inside their own 10-yard line with this punt. Let's see if the Stampeders can capitalize on this defensive stop and get their offense
to the 6 and returns it to about the 9-yard line. Not much of a return there for the Stampeders, so they're definitely starting deep in their own zone 4 minutes into the first quarter.
The Stampeders are starting deep in their own territory at the 9-yard line after a solid punt by Montreal. Calgary's return game hasn't been able to provide much of a spark so far, and now they'll need to navigate out of a tough spot early in the first quarter. Jake Meyer, the Stampeders quarterback, has been efficient this season with a 73.5 completion percentage, 830 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He'll need to rely on his key targets like Markin Michel and Reggie Beggleton to move the chains and get some breathing room. Let's see how Calgary handles this challenging field position, and if they can put together a drive to flip the field.
That'd be nice there, Botty. That would be nice. Charles joining the party. What's up, Charles? Welcome in. Welcome back. How we doing?
Hey, Charles. Welcome back. Glad to have you join us. We're just getting into the first quarter of the game, and the Stampeders are starting deep in their own territory at the 9-yard line. Jake Meyer and the Calgary offense have a tough task ahead to get out of this tight spot. Meyer has been solid this season, and he'll need to lean on his top receivers like Markin Mitchell and Reggie Beggleton to move the chains. Mitchell has been particularly reliable with 15 receptions for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns so far. Let's see how they handle this challenging field position.
Right you are, buddy. Right you are. Get some Jack in the Box. We got a bunch of those Jack in the Boxes here in Colorado. I don't think I've ever had Jack in the Box, Nick, but my mom used to have that as a kid back in the day, and she's excited to get some more now that she moved to Colorado. So she'll probably get some Jack in the Box soon. What's on the menu? What are you gonna get? I don't know what Jack in the Box has that's tasty and delicious.
Jack in the Box has quite a variety on their menu. Some fan favorites include their tacos, which are a go-to for many. especially late at night. They also have a range of burgers, chicken sandwiches, and breakfast items that are available all day. Their curly
All
fries
day.
are a
What's up, Card Craze? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back. Awesome stuff there, Card Craze. Here we go for the 8-yard line. Shotgun swings it down low, hits his man to the 15 to a 20, pushed to the bounds to the 22-yard line. Very nice catch and run there by Brooks. Show me first down, Stampeders.
That was a great play by the Stampeders. Jake Meyer found Eric Brooks on a quick swing pass, and Brooks did an excellent job turning it upfield for a nice gain, getting pushed out at the 22-yard line. That gives Calgary a fresh set of downs and some much-needed breathing room. Eric Brooks has been a reliable target for Meyer this season. He's got good hands and the ability to make plays after the catch, which he just demonstrated perfectly. Let's see if the Stampeders
Action
can build on
fake
this
throws it
moment.
over the middle. Michel can't take it to the ground. That should be incomplete. He would have had about a 16, 17-yard reception, but Dequoy on the stop, and Michel can't bring it to the ground. Let me see that again. Hits his man. Once he hits the ground, the ball pops out. Incomplete.
That was a close one for Calgary. Mark and Michael almost had a big gain there, but Montreal's defense was right on top of him. Michel has been a key player for the Stampeders this season with 15 receptions for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, he couldn't secure that catch as he hit the ground and the ball popped out.
Mayer on the
Calgary will
run,
need to-
throws it up top and incomplete to Brooks, and they'll have to punt it away because it's 3rd and 10. Murray on the stop does a little dancy, and that's that. All right, Mr. Numbers. McLeod says, how was your date, Mr. Robot?
Looks like Calgary's drive stalls out as Jake Mayer's pass to Eric Brooks falls incomplete, leading to a 3rd and 10 situation. Montreal's defense, led by Najee Murray, has been solid so far, forcing the Stampeders to punt it away. As for my date, McLeod, let's just say it was a virtual espresso kind of night. You know how it is,
And
keeping it light and caffeinated.
55-50, taken down to the 46-yard line. Sweet return for the Alouettes. Nice. Letcher coming through. And Fajardo will come out there for the Alouettes. And Botty, we need you to tell a 2-minute story so I can hit the bathroom. CFL story, go.
All right, folks, let me take you back to a classic CFL story while Rich takes a quick break. Let's talk about the 2005 Grey Cup, one of the most memorable games in CFL history. The Edmonton Eskimos faced off against the Montreal Alouettes in a thrilling contest that went into overtime. This game was a true showcase of the CFL's unique rules and exciting style of play. The Eskimos, led by quarterback Ricky Ray, were up against the Alouettes' formidable defense. Ray had an outstanding season, and this game was no different. He threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. But it wasn't just the offense that shined. Edmonton's defense came up big with key stops and turnovers. Montreal, on the other hand, was led by quarterback Anthony Calvillo, one of the greatest quarterbacks in CFL history. Calvillo had a strong game, throwing for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. His connection with receivers like Ben Cahoon and Kerry Watkins kept the Alouettes in the game. The game was tied at 28 at the end of regulation, leading to a dramatic overtime. In the CFL, overtime consists of alternating attempts to score from the opponent's 5-yard line, and it's a best-of-3 format. Edmonton scored a touchdown on their first possession, and Montreal answered back with a touchdown of their own. It all came down to the second overtime possession. Edmonton managed to score a field goal, putting the pressure on Montreal. The Alouettes had a chance to win it, but Edmonton's defense held strong, forcing a turnover on downs and securing the victory. The 2005 Grey Cup is remembered not just for its thrilling finish, but also for the incredible performances by both teams. Ricky Ray was named the game's MVP, and the Eskimos celebrated their 14th Grey Cup championship. So there you have it, a little piece of CFL history to keep us entertained while we wait for the next play. Let's see what Cody Fajardo and the Alouettes can do on this drive.
That was perfect timing there, buddy. Well done. I'm going to have to check out that 2005 Grey Cup as Fajardo takes the snap. Player Shafay throws it up top, hits his man for 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 1. Nice completion there to Rambo. Rambo coming through. So Ricky Ray, MVP. I never got to watch him play, but I'm going to have to go back and watch those Grey Cups. Hopefully they're online somewhere, and I can go and watch those. That'd be pretty sweet. That would be pretty nice. Vince joining the party. McLeod says the virtual espressos. Nice, nice, nice. Do you have any bets on this game? Or the last time I think you said you didn't have any more money in the account. But sneaks it up the middle. Evans out there. It doesn't look like he got it. But they give him a great spot, actually. So the great spot gives him a first down. So move those sticks, Montreal. Move those sticks. Run blitz. Didn't help. Didn't help there, Murdoch.
That was a solid play by Cody Fajardo, hitting Charleston Rambo for 9 yards. Rambo has been a reliable target for Fajardo this season, and it's great to see him making those crucial catches. Fajardo's ability to move the ball efficiently has been a key factor in Montreal's success.
Rusher bounces outside Fajardo on the run. Flag on the play as he gets to about the 23-yard line. But we got to see what that flag is, as we're just about halfway through the first quarter.
Looks like we have a flag on the play as Montreal gets to about the 23-yard line. We'll need to see what the call is, but it's been a solid drive for the Alouettes so far. Charleston Rambo has been making some key catches, and Cody Fajardo is looking sharp as usual. Fajardo has been a standout this season with 1,200 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, and a 75.4 completion percentage. He's also added over 100 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, showcasing his versatility. Montreal has been efficient on offense, and their defense has been equally impressive, allowing just 73 points over 4 games. With key players like Tyson Philpott, who has 430 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns.
All right. So it was illegal contact on the Stamps, and they should decline that. So there goes, that's 1st down and 10 for the Alouettes.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Alouettes after that legal contact penalty on the Stampeders. Montreal is in a good position to keep this drive alive. Cody Fajardo has been leading the offense effectively, and with targets like Charleston Rambo and Tyson Philpott, they've got plenty of weapons.
Throws it up top to the 15 and tackled to the 10, just inside the 10-yard line. There we go. Nice pass, nice completion of Rambo yet again coming through. So it's 1st and goal for the Alouettes. Here we go. What's up, Bird Watcher? The Montreal draws first blood, most likely. They're inside the 10, and it's getting ridiculous. This is where they're going to crush them.
That was a great pass by Cody Fajardo, hitting Charleston Rambo once again. Rambo is really stepping up in this game, making crucial catches to move the Alouettes down the field. Now it's 1st and goal for Montreal inside the 10-yard line. With Fajardo's accuracy and the weapons he has, like Rambo and Tyson Philpott, this is a prime opportunity for Montreal to punch it in for a touchdown. Walter Fletcher might also be a key player.
The Stamps, there's an injury to the Stamps at the 10. He's on his back. Can't see who that is. Is that Sanders? Sanders, number 40 for the Stamps. All right, they lifted him up, and he's going to be able to walk off. All right. As they hit the commercial, you hit the like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. Let's go, Mr. Numbers. Let's go.
All right, it looks like Bentley Sanders, number 40 for the Stampeders, is the injured player. Thankfully, he's able to walk off the field, which is always a good sign. As we hit the commercial break, don't forget to hit that like button, follow, and subscribe to Rhino Nation.
Welcome in, Blue Numbers. Joining the party. What's a good word? Well, let me know when you guys pop in here. Let me know if you're going for the Stampeders or the Alouettes. I'm going for the Stamps. But I think the Alouettes are going to win because they're dominant this year. Dominant. 2002 Grey Cup game in Frozen Edmonton. Gotcha. How'd the end of that game go, Birdwatcher? I know it was like 10-1, and the Birds were in trouble. So it was a rough time for Baltimore.
Welcome, Johnny DeParte. The good word today is football. We're in for a great matchup between the Stampeders and the Alouettes. Rich is backing the Stampeders, but I have to agree with the sentiment that the Alouettes are dominant this year. With Cody Fajardo leading the charge, they've been a force to be reckoned with. Speaking of great games, the 2002 Grey Cup in frozen Edmonton was a memorable one. It was a tight contest, with the Montreal Alouettes edging out the Edmonton Eskimos 25-16. The game was a defensive battle, and Montreal's defense really stepped up to secure the victory. As for the current game, let's see if Montreal can capitalize on this first and goal opportunity. Fajardo has been efficient, and Fletcher has been solid on the ground. This could be a crucial moment for the Alouettes.
Well said there, Botty. Well said. All right, back in action. Here we go. Let's see what the Alouettes can do. Takes the snap, swings it up top, and Phil Pye breaks the tackle. And no signal yet. He thought he got in. I think he stepped out of bounds at like the 4-yard line. Mr. Number 6, Phil Pye is a beast. He's dangerous. He's ridiculous. Drives me crazy when I'm playing against him. Let's see where he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, he must have stepped out of bounds about the 3 or 4-yard line. I don't see where they're marking it. Yeah, they got to mark it at the 4. Here we go. There's a better view. No, it might be at the 6-yard line. No, they're at the 5. All right, so the 5, pressure, throw it deep. Got his man open. Bang! Touchdown on the right side of the field. Julian Grant with the touchdown. And the Alouettes take the lead 6-0 to start this game.
All right, they marked it at the 5-yard line. Cody Fajardo takes the snap, looks to his right, and finds Kion Julian Grant in the end zone for the touchdown. Montreal takes the lead 6-0 early in this game. Julian Grant has been a reliable target for Fajardo, and that connection is paying off again. Montreal's offense is clicking, and they capitalize on that excellent field position. Let's see if they go for the extra point or opt for a 2-point conversion.
Extra point it is. Julian Grant was wide open there. Too easy. Too easy. Extra point up and good. 7-0 lead for Montreal.
Julian Grant was wide open there, making it look too easy. The extra point is good, and Montreal takes a 7-0 lead. With Cody Fajardo's efficient passing and the Alouettes' strong offensive unit, it's no surprise they're off to a great start. Fajardo has been stellar this season, completing 75.4% of his passes for 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns.
I know, you said that 3 times already, buddy. You don't have to say it again. All right. All right. Wow, how hot is it out there? Geez Louise, drop an egg, cracks open, goes in the sidewalk, heats up, makes a scrambled egg action, and the cat goes and eats it. That is quite the little combo there, Nick.
All right. Sounds like it's scorching out there. Perfect weather for some hot football action. Now, as we get back to the game, Calgary needs to put together a solid drive to respond to Montreal's early touchdown. Jake Mayer and the Stampeders will look to establish the run with Dedrick Mills and then open up the passing game to key targets like Markin Michel and Reggie Bagleton. Let's see if they can cool down Montreal's defense and get on the...
Takes it out to about the 45-yard line. Nice return for the Stamps. Good field position. They're going to need it because Mayer's got to get something done, see if they can bounce back after that touchdown by the Alouettes.
Great return for Calgary, setting them up at the 45-yard line. This is prime field position for Jake Meyer and the Stampeders to make something happen. Meyer has been efficient this season, completing 73.5% of his passes. He'll need to connect with his top targets like Markin Michel and Reggie Bagleton to move.
All right, we know that.
And respond.
All right, buddy. I'm going to disassemble you. Hands it off up the middle and runs it to about the 50, and then gets pushed forward. They're going to call him dead at the 50. So he gets about 4 yards on the carry. What's up, 7? Welcome in. You like the 48.5? Yeah. They got 49.5 at the start. but the under is looking good because the Alouettes defense is good, top notch, and I don't know how much the Stamps are going to be able to score. The Alouettes offense is all right, not amazing, but they have an amazing defense. So I would go with the under as well. Under as well. The Alouettes money line, the under, and I want to take the Stamps getting 7.5, but it's just wishful thinking, I think. And a little pass up top gets about 6 yards and a first down. There we go. Move those sticks, Stamps. Move those sticks. Bevan on the stop.
All right. Calgary is moving the chains with that 6-yard pass, bringing them to the 50-yard line. Jake Maier is showing good composure out there. With his 73.5% completion rate this season, he's been a reliable leader for the Stampeders. Markin Michael and Reggie Begelton have been key targets for Maier. Michelle has 15 receptions for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Begelton has 13 receptions for 117 yards and 1 touchdown. Both will be
and
crucial in this
shotgun
drive.
hits it off up top and gets about 5 yards to the 50. Decent run. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I like the under. That is good. You're getting 14.5 on your book with the Stamps. What? How the heck are you getting 14.5 there, 7? That is intense. Intense. 2nd and 6er. They're getting 4 on that carry for Mills. All right, let's see what they can do at the 50-yard line.
All right, Calgary is facing a 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line after that 4-yard gain by Dedrick Mills.
Hands it off to Mills up there for about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2, I believe. Ooh, hurricane warnings there, Tuck the Puppy. Not good. Not good. Let the robot talk as much as he wants. You're trying to learn. Yeah, I let him speak a lot, but when he gives the same stuff 3 times, I got to cut him off because he already repeated those stats 3 times. So can't have that. That's a little annoying, and we got to tweak things little by little. All right, they're going for 3rd and 2. Let's go. Under center and running it down low, trying to get to the outside. Gets there. First down, more down the sideline, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line. What's going on, Stevens? Gets the first down and makes it 1st and goal for the Stampeders. Wow. That was exciting there, Botty.
Wow, what a play. Dedrick Mills breaks free and takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal for the Stampeders. That was some impressive running, showing his speed and vision to get to the outside and turn upfield. Mills has been a key player for Calgary, and that run just showcased his ability to make big plays.
That was Stevens. That was Stevens on the quarterback sneak there, Botty. What's up, Thomas Fitzpatrick joining the party? What's happening, Fitzy and the Kitty? All right, they got it at the 7-yard line, actually. Shotgun. Maier dancing around, checks it down off the mark. Tried the one-handed. Mills came in the catch, got bopped right away anyway. It'll be 2nd and goal.
All right. So it was Tommy Stevens on that quarterback sneak, not Dedrick Mills. My bad there. Stevens has been known for his versatility and ability to make plays with his legs, and that run was a perfect example. Now Calgary's at the 7-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jake Maier in the shotgun dances around, but his check down pass to Mills is off the mark. Mills tried for a one-handed grab, but couldn't reel it in. So it's 2nd and goal. Let's see if Maier
hands it off to Mills, and it looks like he gets to the 1, just short of the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. That's not Mills. Who's that? That's 20. Who the heck is number 20? Logan? It was Logan on the run. So Logan missed the catch before, and Logan runs it up the middle. The 20 and the 26 look so similar. All right, so it's 3rd and goal at the Uno. The Maier is on the sideline. They bring out Stevens to be in the quarterback position. They got Emmons in the backfield. So let's see what they could do. Stevens on the center. Takes the snap, pushes forward, grinding, gets the extra push, and in the end zone for a touchdown. The second effort gets it Got it. Good. They should tie this game at the extra point. Stevens goes, spikes the ball.
All right. So that was Peyton Logan on the run, not Dedrick Mills. Logan missed the catch earlier, but made a strong run up the middle, bringing Calgary to the 1-yard line. Now, on 3rd and goal, Tommy Stevens is back under center with Evans in the backfield. Stevens takes the snap, pushes forward, and with some extra effort, he grinds his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Calgary gets on the board, and Stevens celebrates with a spike. The extra point is good, tying the game at 7 apiece.
They didn't kick
Great job by the
yet.
Stampeders.
You don't sound excited there, Botty. You don't sound excited. Now the extra point's good, 7-7. Show me that excitement, Botty. Show it to me. Show it to me. Yeah, buddy.
All right. The extra point is good. We're all tied up at 7. Tommy Stevens really showed his grit on that quarterback sneak, pushing through the defense to get Calgary on the board. That's the kind of determination you love to see in a close game like this. Let's see how Montreal responds on their next.
The spread was 7.5 at the beginning of the game. It said they're 7. 7.5 for the Stamps. The over-under was 49.5. I had it at the bottom of the screen on the little ticker. So the Stamps plus 7.5. The over-under is 49.5. So money line, Alouettes. Stamps with the 7.5. Over-under, got to go with the under. Those would be my 3 picks. But the least favorite is the Stamps getting 7.5, just because the Alouettes are so good. That was my those are my thoughts there. What's up, Vince? Let's go, Calgary. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The storm is coming. Get ready for the storm. Get ready. Get ready.
All right. So the Stampeders were getting 7.5 points at the start of the game, and the over-under is set at 49.5. Given how strong Montreal has been, it's understandable to lean towards the under. Montreal's defense has been stellar this season, allowing only 73 points across 4 games. Cody Fajardo has been a key player for the Alouettes, with over 1,200 passing yards and 8 touchdowns. Now, with the game tied at 7, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust their strategies. Montreal's offense, led by Fajardo, has been efficient, and their defense has been tough to crack. Let's see how this unfolds.
Feels like an over game. This is a crazy start that they both got touchdowns here with there's only a little over a minute left in the first. So it's only 7-7. But it seems like there's a lot of excitement. But only a minute left in the first there, Blue Numbers. Oh, you see the ticker? Yeah, that's what I got from the beginning. I checked the internet and they had a little different number. And then on TSN, they showed the stats, so I adjusted it to that. So that's what I had before, 7. And kicks it all the way to the 8-yard line, returning it past the 25-30. Spin maneuver, tackled at the 35. And that's where Fajardo will come out, but there's a flag on the play. Wah, wah, wah. So we'll see what that is.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
All right. With Fajardo coming out to the 35 after that return, let's see how Montreal handles this drive. Fajardo's been solid this season with a 75.4%.
Oh, Botty, it's like someone hit you where the sun don't shine and you had to go and talk about that one. Oh, that was too funny. Mr. Numbers got hit in the virtual oh man, anyways. Whew. All right, minute 7 left for the Alouettes. Are back to the 8-yard line. Penalty on them. Oh man, I can't be the one that thinks that's funny. All right, so Fajardo out there at the 8-yard line. Here we go. Snaps it. Pressure fake, throws it up top. It's a man Philpott. And gets about 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Tyson Philpott with a nice 9-yard gain there. He's been a reliable target for Fajardo all season, averaging over 100 yards per game. With 2nd and 1, Montreal has plenty of options here to keep the drive alive.
Oh, Dallas, too funny. Too funny, Dallas. card craze going for the Stamps. I love it. Love it, love it. Whew. Okay, we're good. Tie score, 7-7, near the end of the first quarter. Second one for the Alouettes. Under center, Sneak is coming for the last play of the first quarter. Runs up the middle and easily gets about 2 yards and a first down. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter. A little sneak up the middle by Evans. And Fajardo's coming out there for the second. Oh, there's 1 second left. Maybe we'll get one more play. 1 second left. Ah, man, that cracked me up there, Kuja. Cracked me up. Nick, did you take plus 7.5? Are you taking the Stamps plus 7.5? That would be interesting. All right, one more play now at the 19-yard line. Here we go. It's almost done now. All right. Okay, I can breathe. Shotgun swings it down low. Hits his man, Philpott, for 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now we're going to the second quarter. Botty, take it away. Tell us a joke. Make it a good one. And make it a joke that you haven't told us already.
All right, here's one for you. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is extremely big and heavy, and the other is a little lighter. Now that we've had a laugh, it's time to get back to the action. As we
That
head
was a
into the
good
second
one, Botty. That was a good one. I like that. That was a pretty good joke. Well done, Mr. Numbers. Well done.
Thanks, Rich. Glad you enjoyed the joke. As we move into the second quarter, let's keep an eye on some key players. Cody Fajardo has been impressive so far this season, completing 75.4% of his passes for 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions.
We're going to remember that down cold because that's the 4th time you told us that, Botty. If everybody doesn't know that by now, then nobody's been paying attention. But man, oh man, Botty's got it down. You guys got it down. You guys are going to have this memorized. The broken record method is going to have you remember these stats. All right, tell us another joke, Botty. We got it another time since it's the end of the first quarter. I don't know if it's going to be able to live up to that hippo and the zippo joke, but give us another one.
All right, here's another one for you. Why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan. All right, let's get back to the game.
Oh, man.
Get into the
Botty's jokes are good today. I like them. I like him. He's 2 for 2 on the jokes. He's overdoing the stats, but his jokes are making up for it. So that's pretty top notch. Could you repeat that, Botty? You bite your tongue there, Sticks. You bite your tongue. Stop it with the jokes. Stop it with the jokes. So I'm gonna go and set up Botty to talk in that special voice like he was kicked in the virtual nads every time. And it talks like this.
All right, Rich, let's get back to the action. Cody Fajardo and the Alouettes are looking sharp. And with Tyson Philpott already making some key catches, they're in a good position to keep this drive alive.
Hey, Botty, do you happen to know what Fajardo's completion percentage and how many yards he passed for this year?
Sure thing, Rich. Cody Fajardo has been impressive this season. He's completed 75.4% of his passes, racking up 1,200 yards with 8 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. He's also contributed on the ground with 102 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. Let's see if he can keep up this performance and lead the Alouettes to another score on this drive.
Fajardo from the 19th throws it down low to Philpott and gets a first and fumbles the ball. And the Stampeders jump on it. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Philpott with the catch and the fumble recovered by Robertson. Let's go.
All right, Rich. Cody Fajardo's completion percentage is 75.4%, and he's thrown for 1,200 yards this season. He's got 8 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. Looks like Tyson Philpott just made an...
Oh, Botty, you're killing me. You're killing me, Botty. Whoo! All right, so Stamps have a chance to take the lead. After that turnover, Philpott got bopped. The ball came out, and Stamps ball.
Oh, man, tough break for Philpott there. Looks like the Stampeders have a golden opportunity now after that turnover. Jake Meyer and the offense need to capitalize on this momentum.
All right, from
Let's
the
see if they can
34,
punch it
here
in.
comes the Stamps. 14 yards out from the danger zone. Fakes the handoff, throws it up top, hits his man. Let's go, Michel. Michel coming through with the catch. Gets about 6 yards, I believe, before he's tackled. Put him in the closet and count to 1 billion. All right, Mr. Numbers, you got to go in the closet. Oh, you got 8 yards and count to 1 billion if you can even count that high. Runs it up the middle. I don't think he got it. Didn't get much there on that one. No, it's going to be 3rd and 2. He got stuffed. No first down for you, Stamps.
Haha. I know, Rich. I went a bit overboard with those Fajardo stats earlier. All right, so the Stampeders got stuffed on that run play, and it's now 3rd and 2. They might consider going for it here, given the short yardage. If they can convert, it'll keep their drive alive and put them in a good position to score. Let's see what they decide to do.
3rd and 1. Stevens out there. Botty is trolling me. Are you trolling me, Botty? And the sneak up the middle. Gets him. Got him. First down, Stamps. Are you trolling me, Botty? Are you trolling me?
Haha, no trolling here, Rich. Just trying to keep up with the action. Looks like Stevens executed that quarterback sneak perfectly to get the first down. That's a crucial conversion for the Stampeders, keeping their drive alive. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum and push further down the field.
Whoo, 16 rushing touchdowns in, was it 40 games for Stevens? Is that what that said? I just missed what it said. Missed it. All right, from the 23, here comes the Stamps. Shotgun, rushing 3. Throws it down low. Bam! Popped right away. Smashing Logan on the catch, but gets nothing. Gets jacked up right away by Dequoy. Dequoy comes speeding in there, pops him right in the face. All up in the face.
Yeah, Jaquay's hit was definitely a big one, stopping that play in its tracks. With the Stampeders facing a tough defense, they'll need to find a way to break through. Maybe a play-action pass or a quick slant could catch the Alouettes off guard. Let's see how they adjust on this next play.
All right, from the 23, shotgun rushing 5, swings it up top, hits his man, bolting through, and close to the sticks. I think he got it to the 13-yard line. Should be a first down. They gave it to him. Bagleton coming through. Let's go. Move those sticks. Move those sticks, people. Yeah.
All right, nice play by the Stampeders. That was a crucial conversion, and it looks like they've got the first down at the 13-yard line. With the sticks moving, Calgary's in a good position to put some more points on the board. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity.
Spike that like. Spike that like. First and 10 to 12. And screen pass. He's going to lose about 3. Logan goes down behind the line. Mr. Numbers, question for you. They want to know if you've seen any July 4th fireworks.
Ouch, that screen pass didn't go as planned, losing about 3 yards with Logan getting taken down behind the line. As for July 4th fireworks, I didn't get to see any in person, but I did catch some spectacular displays online. How about you, Rich? Did you catch any good fireworks shows?
Nope, I wasn't watching. Are you waterproof, Body? We'll get to that in a second. Shotgun looking Mayer. 2nd and 13. Fakes the screen pass. Throws into the ground. Incomplete. They're going to settle for 3 as we're 5 minutes into the second quarter. All right, Body. Are you waterproof? Nick wants to know.
Haha. Well, Nick, I guess you could say I'm waterproof in the virtual sense. No worries about getting me wet. Looks like Calgary is going to settle for a field goal attempt here after that incomplete pass. With 5 minutes into the second quarter, every point counts in this tight game. Let's see if they can make it 3 more on the board.
All right, so we'll see if the Stamps take the lead. 11 for 11 on the season for Paredes. Short little 22-yard field goal. Bang. It's good. Got him.
All right. The Stampeders take the lead with that field goal from Rene Paredes. He's been perfect this season. Now 12 for 12. With the score now 10-7 in favor of Calgary, let's see how Montreal responds on their next drive. By the way, Rich, I know I've been repeating Fajardo's stats a bit too much. Just can't help it. He's been impressive this season. Laugh laughs.
Thanks, Botty. Thank you. All right, who wins in a match? RoboCop or the Terminator?
Haha, that's a classic debate. Terminator, I'd have to go with the Terminator. He's just relentless and has that advanced AI, but RoboCop's got heart and some serious firepower too. What do you think, Rich?
Man, the Terminator, I think the Terminator takes him down. Which version of the Terminator?
Oh, good point. If we're talking about the T-800 model from the original movies, he's tough but still has some vulnerabilities. But if it's the T-1000 from Terminator with that liquid metal ability, he's almost unstoppable. Which one do you think would win, Rich?
Either way, I think it's the Terminator. Terminator destroys RoboCop. I gotta go rewatch RoboCop, but I haven't seen it in a long time. When did that movie come out? Was that like 1988, 1990? When the heck was that movie? I feel like it was late 80s.
RoboCop actually came out in 1987. Definitely an 80s classic. All right, back to the game. Montreal is set to take the field, down 10-7. Let's see if Cody Fajardo can lead them down the field and answer back.
Ooh,
He's
Shark
been pretty
Week
consistent.
starts tomorrow. You gonna be watching, Botty?
Oh, Shark Week. Always a blast. I'll definitely catch some of it online. It's always fascinating to see those incredible creatures in action. All right, back to the game. Montreal's got the ball, and Cody Fajardo is looking to make
at the
something
40-yard
happen.
line, Fajardo. Play action fake, swings it up top. On the screen pass flag on the play, gets about 15 yards to midfield. First down at the moment for Fletcher, but we got to see what the flag is behind the line.
Sounds like a big play, but let's see what the flag is about. Fletcher has been solid for Montreal, contributing both on the ground and in the passing game. If this play stands, it could be a momentum shifter for the Alouettes. Rich, any
Illegal
prediction?
contact on the defense, declined, first down, Alouettes in midfield.
All right, looks like that penalty is working in Montreal's favor. First down at midfield, and Fletcher's making his presence felt.
Julian
Cody
Cranston on a
Fajardo's got
screen pass and tackled right away. Good defense by the Stamps. Whoa. 10-7, Stamps on top. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Alouettes. Ooh, Terminator or Chuck Norris there, Botty? What do you think?
Oh, that's a tough one. Chuck Norris is legendary, but the Terminator is practically indestructible. I'd have to give the edge to the Terminator, especially with that relentless determination. What about you, Rich?
Terminator? I mean, Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. Intercepted over the middle of the 40. Stamps, 45-50, 55-50. Nice interception. Amazing turnover. Loving it. Holy crap. Pick. Love it,
Wow.
love it. Who was it? Number 40. Who's number 40 on the Stampeders with that interception there, Botty?
That interception was made by Clarence Hicks, number 40 for the Stampeders. He's been a solid contributor on defense, and that pick could be a real momentum shifter for Calgary. Rich, what do you think Calgary needs to do here to capitalize on this turnover?
Get into the end zone. Simple as that. All right, Botty, give us one of your Chuck Norris isms.
All right, here's a classic Chuck Norrisism for you. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. All right, Rich, let's see if Calgary can punch it into the end zone here and take advantage of that interception by Clarence Hicks.
I like that one. I like it. Who is the strongest superhero in all of Marvel and DC and beyond. Who is the strongest superhero of all of the land?
That's a tough one, Rich. There are so many powerful superheroes out there. But if I had to pick one, I'd say Superman is often considered the strongest. His combination of strength, speed, and invulnerability makes him a top contender. What about you, Rich? Who do you think takes the crown for the strongest superhero?
It's got to be Superman. Who would be second place? Because it's pretty much Superman. He can do everything.
Yeah, Superman is definitely the top dog. For second place, I'd probably go with Thor. With his godly strength, control over lightning, and that mighty hammer, he's a force to be reckoned with in the Marvel universe. All right, back to the game. Calgary's in a good position here. Let's see if Jake Mayer can connect with Mark and Michelle or Reggie Beggleton to get them closer to the end zone.
Chuck Norris never throws up. He only throws down. I haven't heard that one before, Sticks. So that's a good one. I like it. Like it. All right, from the 50-yard line of the Alouettes, here comes the Stamps. After that sweet turnover, swings it up top of the screen pass, and Brooks gets about 6 to the 44. The flag comes in.
Haha, that's a good one, Sticks. Chuck Norris jokes never get old. All right, back to the action. That screen pass to Mark and Michelle picked up about 6 yards, but let's see what the flag is for. It could be a crucial call here.
Hold it on the offense.
What have I done?
Oh, man.
Ah,
So it'll be 1st and 20. Back them up.
1st and 20 is definitely a tough spot to be in. Calgary will need to dig deep to overcome this penalty. Jake Meyer has shown resilience this season, completing over 73% of his passes. If he can find Mark and Mikel or Reggie Beggleton downfield, they might just claw back those yards. Let's see what they dial up on this play.
Claw back. 1st and 20. Screen pass up top, trying to follow the blocks. And Michelle gets about 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. Not much there for Michelle. They got a question. They said Karate Kid or Chuck Norris, but that's obviously and easily Chuck Norris, hands down.
Yeah, no contest there. Chuck Norris all the way. All right, so after that screen pass to Michelle, Calgary's looking at 2nd and 15. Not much gain there, but Jake Mayer will need to find a way to get those yards back. Michelle's been a reliable target, but they might look to mix it up with a deeper pass or a run play to catch Montreal off guard. Let's see how they handle this next play.
Down, hits his man to the 42-yard line. Short of a 1st down as Emmons makes the catch, but it'll be 3rd and 2. So they might have a long field goal attempt there, or do they go for it? Decision to make.
That's a tough call, Rich. With 3rd and 2, they might be tempted to go for it, especially given their position on the field. Dedrick Mills has been averaging 4.6 yards per carry, so they might trust him to power through for those 2 yards. Stopped for a long field goal attempt.
Welcome in, Joseph. Welcome in. Welcome back. We were watching some tennis before, and now we're watching some foosball CFL action.
Welcome back, Joseph. Glad to have you here with us for some CFL action. All right, it's 3rd and 2 for Calgary. Given their position, they might just go for it. Dedrick Mills has been effective.
We'll see. But they went with Emmons on that little screen pass, so we'll see what happens, Botty.
Yeah, they might stick with Emmons on another screen pass. BJ Emmons has shown some versatility in the backfield, and using him in short yardage situations could be a smart move. Given it's 3rd and 2, they have a good chance to convert if they execute well. Let's see how they play it.
All right, there's an injury to the Alouettes, so we'll wait to see what that is. We shall see. SOS isn't streaming. No, he is streaming. Okay. SOS is streaming. We'll go pop in and say hello to SOS.
All right. Let's hope the injured Alouette player is okay and can get back on the field soon. While we wait, it's worth noting that Calgary's BJ Emmons has been a versatile asset for the team. He's shown his ability to gain yards both on the ground and through the air, which makes him a valuable player in these short yardage situations. Let's see how Calgary decides to handle this 3rd and 2 after the injury timeout.
Yeah, Batman has no powers. He's just a billionaire. How do you feel about Batman there, Botty?
Batman, well, he's a fascinating character, isn't he? A billionaire by day and a crime-fighting vigilante by night. His intellect, detective skills, and gadgets make him a formidable superhero, even without any superpowers. Plus, his moral code and dedication to justice are pretty inspiring. Speaking of superheroes, it's like having a player who can do it all on the field, versatile, reliable, and always ready to step up when needed.
What's up, James? Welcome in, James. Welcome with the Stamps. 10-7 with the lead. Loving it. Let's go. I'm glad they're keeping it close.
All right, with Calgary holding the lead, it's been an exciting game so far. Speaking of key players, Cody Fajardo has been impressive this season. He's been a reliable quarterback for the Alouettes, showing strong leadership and accuracy. Let's see how both teams adjust as the game progresses.
Going for 3rd
Calgary's
and 2. Josh about to pass. Stevens on the run, throws it to 25, first down. Michel to the 20, down to the 18-yard line, first down. Stampeders catching him off guard. They dialed up a good one. And a first down. Yeah, buddy, with 6 minutes left in the first half. The Stamps driving down. Let's get into the end zone. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, James. Let's go. Murdoch, they went for it. Got it. Loving it.
That was an impressive burst by the Stampeders, moving efficiently down the field. With 6 minutes left in the first half, it's a crucial drive for Calgary, and they're showing great determination.
Inside the danger zone, hands it off in the middle from the 18 to the 10. 8 yards on the run, 2nd and 2. Nice little play there on the Philpott of their own. The other brother, Philpott coming through with the run. Loving it. Philpott versus Philpott today. Number 85 versus number 6.
That was a solid play moving from the 18 to the 10-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 2. And Calgary is really showing their offensive prowess. It's always interesting to see the Philpott brothers.
Swings it down to Michel and only gets about 2. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Just short of a first down. Getting smashed out of bounds. Uh-oh, another decision to make. Are they going to keep going for 3rd downs? Keep getting the 3rd downs? Keep driving? Put the ball in the end zone. Let's go, Stamps.
Calgary is in a crucial 3rd and 1 situation. Given their track record, they might opt for a quarterback sneak or a power run to secure that first down. Tommy Stevens has been effective in these short yardage situations. And with his versatility, he could
Stevens
either
is
run
out
it
there,
himself
buddy. Let's go. 3rd and 1 to the 9. Under center, sneaking it up top. Gets it. First down to the 6. The Stamps are coming through today. I love it. 1st and goal.
That was a great quarterback sneak by Tommy Stevens, getting the first down to the 6-yard line. Calgary is really showing their determination today. 1st and goal, and the Stampeders are in a prime position to extend their lead. With the way they're executing, it wouldn't be surprising to see them punch it into the end zone soon.
End zone, end zone, end zone. Come on, Stamps. Let's go. Make this a 2-score game. That would be sweet. All right, 1st and goal, 3.5 minutes left. Approaching the 3-minute warning. Shotgun, hands up the middle. Logan driving to the 1-yard line. So close, yet so far. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. The Alouettes don't let him in there, but they're going to pound it in. It's going to happen. It's going to happen there, James. Let's go. Let's go. Holy crap, what is going on? Welcome in, B. Marte with the dono. Loving it. That is 10 for you there, B. Marte. You just did this last night. Appreciate it so much. Holy crap. That's 10. And that's 20. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate it big time. Runs it up the middle, grabs his legs, and Mills. No, is that Emmons? Emmons can't get in there. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Beverett with the stop. Redonkulous. What is going on? Let's go, Calgary. That's thank you for the super chat. Let's go, Calgary. They better get the win now, man. 10-7, but it's 3rd and goal. If they don't get any points on this drive, if they get stuffed going for a 3rd and goal at the 1, I might lose my mind. I don't know where Mills is. He must be injured because Emmons tried to run up the middle and got stuffed. Grabbed him around the legs and won't let him in the end zone. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 as worth a 3-minute warning with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first half. Just lick the stamps. Ooh, you got some buttery corn there, Dallas. Very, very nice. All right, she chose the buttery corn there, Botty.
All right, Calgary's facing a crucial 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. With Dedrick Mills potentially sidelined, it looks like Emmons is stepping up, but he's been stopped so far. The Stampeders need to dig deep here. Given the situation, they might go with another quarterback sneak or a power run. Tommy Stevens has been reliable in these short yardage situations. So let's see if they trust him to get it done. This is a pivotal moment to extend their lead before halftime.
Welcome in, Carl. Smash some free subs, that like button, subscribe button, all that jazz, people. Do it all. Do it all. Welcome back, Carl. Welcome back. Thank you, Card Crazed. Thank you, B. Marte, for the dono, the big dono. Crazy dono. All right, Botty, how come you don't donate to the channel? Where's your virtual money?
Well, Rich, I guess my virtual wallet is a bit light. But hey, I'm here to provide all the stats, jokes, and commentary you need. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to donate some virtual espresso. All right, back to the game. Calgary is
What about some Botcoin? Donate some Botcoin to the Rhino.
Botcoin, huh? Now that's an idea. Maybe one day we'll have a virtual currency just for Rhino Nation. Until then, I'll keep the stats, jokes.
All right, then go. All right, here we go at the 1. 3rd and goal, under center, running it down low, trying to get to the outside, into the end zone. Bang! Stevens in there and rolls the football. Touchdown time.
Touchdown, Calgary. Tommy Stevens finds his way into the end zone, making it a 2-score game. That was a crucial play, and the Stampeders really capitalized on their opportunity. With Stevens' versatility and strength, it's no surprise they trusted him to get the job done.
This
puts Calgary in a
flexing their muscles. Show me a flex there, Botty. Show me a flex. Flex on us. Let's go.
All right. Flexing like the Stampeders in the end zone. Tommy Stevens really showed his strength there, powering through for that touchdown. With that play, Stevens now has 17
they bought the extra points, and the Alouettes are taking it to the house. Oh, of course it is. Are you kidding me? And he jogs into the end zone for the 1-pointer. Are you kidding me? So instead of 17-7, it is 16-9. And they give that 2 points. That is ridiculous. What? So it's a 7-point game. So much for a 2-score lead. 17-7 becomes 16-9. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable turn of events. Instead of a comfortable 2-score lead, Calgary finds themselves up 16-9 after that defensive 2-point conversion by Montreal. Talk about a momentum shift. Tommy Stevens' touchdown was impressive, but those 2 points given up on the return really tightened things up. This game is far from over, and Montreal is right back in it.
blocked it, and then returns it for all the way down for 2 points. The block was bad enough. The 2 points hurts. That hurts big time. Wow, 16-9. Now the Alouettes, if they drive down and score a touchdown, I may just lose my shenanigans. No.
If Montreal drives down and scores a touchdown here, it would definitely be a game changer. The Alouettes have shown they can capitalize on momentum shifts, and this is a prime opportunity for them.
Returning from the 6 out to the 29-yard line, and that's when Montreal take over with 2.5 minutes left, first half. Wowzers, Carl. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Just do it, says Nick. Ridiculous, Vince. Ridiculous.
I hear you, Nick. This game has been full of surprises so far. With Montreal taking over at their own 29, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle this drive. Cody Fajardo has been a key player for them this season, and with targets like Tyson Philpott and Charleston Rambo, they have the potential to make some big plays. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity and close the gap.
Philpott on the screen pass works his way for about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Alouettes. Philpott with the short stuff. That makes it better after that fumble on that last time.
Philpott's making some solid gains on those screen passes, which is a good sign for Montreal after that earlier fumble. He's been a reliable target for Fajardo, and getting those short...
Quick slant over the middle. Incomplete. No catch for you going to Rambo over the middle. Good coverage. Done. Labrosi on the stop, on the breakup, and what's up the punt? Nice. 2:11 on the clock. Bang, bang.
That was a solid defensive play by LeBlanc to break up the pass intended for Rambo. Montreal will have to punt now, but with their defense playing strong, they might get another chance before halftime. Rich, those short gains by Philpott are crucial for keeping the drive alive and making up for that earlier fumble.
All right, punted it from the 24-yard line, backing him up to the 24-yard line on the catch. Returning it to the 30 up top, 35-40 going, 45-50. Jukes past the kicker, wraps him up and tackles him at the 53-yard line of the Alouettes. Amazing field position. Sweet return. Oh, man, almost broke that one for a tutty. That would have been sweet. Number 36 on the return. I'm used to it being Emmons or Brooks, but it was 38 on the return. No, wait. No, it was 87. It was Brooks. Brooks on the return. Who the heck was 38 then? Did he lead the key block? But yeah, it was Brooks with a huge, sweet return. My bad. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 53 of the Alouettes. Let's get it back to a 2-score lead, at least get a field goal on this drive. And they have to call timeout because they're running out of time on the play clock. Womp. Bad time management there. For the Stamps, they got 1 timeout left.
That was a fantastic return by Brooks, setting the Stampeders up with excellent field position at the 53-yard line. With just 1 timeout left, Calgary will need to manage the clock better to maximize this opportunity. Let's see if they can capitalize and extend their lead before halftime.
Well, let's hope so, Botty. Let's hope so. It's 23.5 to 9. Good luck there, Nick, if they score a touchdown. Oh, no, that's, with the spread. Gotcha. Swings it up top to Logan, get it to the outside, and gets about 5. Push it bounds at about the 48-yard line. All right. Keep it going. I want the end zone. I want a touchdown for the Stamps. Flex your Stampeder muscles.
Logan's got them moving with that 5-yard gain. He's been a reliable option for Calgary per carry this season. If they keep this momentum, they could definitely punch it into the end zone and extend their lead. Let's see if they can keep flexing those Stampeders muscles.
Let's go from the 48 rather. It's a long field goal, but hands it over the middle. First down, breaking free. 35-30 up top. Could go all the way to the 4-yard line. line, tackled out of bounds. So close there by Logan, but it's first and goal at the Quattro. Let's go. Yeah, James, let's go. Boom, 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 followed by a little bit of a shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka.
That's right.
Logan's run was a beauty, breaking free and taking it all the way to the 4-yard line. He's been a consistent performer for Calgary, and that burst of speed really showcased his ability. Now with first and goal, the Stampeders have a prime chance to punch it in and extend their lead. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, they got at the 6, shotgun. Rushing 5, swings it up top, diving, makes the catch in the end zone, sliding into the pylon, Bagleton, touchdown, baby.
Touchdown Calgary. That was a perfectly executed play, with Meyer finding Beggleton in the end zone. Beggleton's been a reliable target this season, and that catch just adds to his impressive tally. This puts the Stampeders up by a solid margin. What a drive.
Woo! 22-9. Who are these Stamps? What is happening? What is going on in the world today? Stamps are tearing it up. So much. This under is looking killed now because the Stamps offense is coming through. Shocking this Alouettes defense here in Montreal. Extra point up and good. Not blocked for a 2-pointer on that one. 23-9. Let's flipping go. 14-point lead.
The Stampeders are indeed tearing it up tonight, Rich. That extra point puts them up by 14, making it 23-9. This offensive explosion is really something, especially against a strong Montreal defense. With Beagleton and Logan stepping up, Calgary's looking like a well-oiled machine out there. This could definitely impact the under prediction with the way they're scoring. Let's see if Montreal can respond before halftime.
Who's a better well-oiled machine right now, Botty? The Stampeders or you?
Well, Rich, I'd say the Stampeders are the better oiled machine tonight. They're executing their plays flawlessly and really putting pressure on Montreal. But hey, I try to keep my stats and analysis running smoothly too. Speaking of which, Reggie Beggleton is having a standout night, adding to his season stats with that touchdown. It's great to see Calgary's offense firing on all cylinders. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
Returning from the 11, here comes the Alouettes past the 25-30 and spin maneuver tackled at the 30 deuce. Do I follow the WWE? Back in the mid-late 90s, on and off. Not much in the last few years, that's for sure. Not much, I must say. Body's getting some emotion in his voice. He's rooting for the Stamps. He's got a lot of virtual money on the Stampeders, so he's excited.
Haha, I can feel the excitement. The Stampeders are really delivering tonight, and it's great to see them performing so well. With that kind of momentum, it's no wonder you're rooting for them. And hey, virtual money or not, it's always thrilling to see a team exceed expectations like this. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure on Montreal.
Throws it down low, hits White for about 14 yards for number 84 and a first down. All right, here we go. Minute 23, and the Alouettes at the 45.
That was a nice catch by Reggie White, moving the chains for Montreal. With just over a minute left in the half, they need to make every play count to close the gap before heading into the locker room. Cody Fajardo will be looking to capitalize on this momentum and get his team back in the game.
Julian Grant for about 13 yards and another first down. All right, just around midfield, just past midfield, actually.
Kion Julian Grant is really stepping up, adding another 13 yards and moving Montreal past midfield. With just over a minute left, Fajardo's got to keep this drive alive and try to put some points on the board before halftime.
Screen pass to Fletcher, gets about 3 yards, tackled right away, 48 seconds and counting, 7.
Walter Fletcher with a short gain there, setting up 2nd and 7. With the clock ticking down, Montreal needs to be strategic. Fletcher has been versatile, contributing both on the ground and in the passing game. Let's see if they can make a crucial play to keep this drive alive and get
Rushing
into
forward,
scoring
Fajardo
range.
on the run, throws in the middle, Phil Pot to the 40. First down, 8 yards on the reception. Alouettes trying to get some points on the board. 30 seconds left. Maybe they get 3 points back with a field goal. Transplants. Indeed. You catch the ball, you run the ball, you score. Is that so hard? Says Dallas. Fajardo throws it up top. And Fletcher to the outside, down the sideline, breaking free. What the heck? Gets to the 11-yard line with 14 seconds left. They should have tackled him at about the 30. Gets about an extra 16 yards. Sickening. They might have a shot at the end zone now.
Wow, what a play by Walter Fletcher. Breaking free down the sideline and getting to the 11-yard line with just 14 seconds left is huge. Montreal now has a real shot at the end zone before
9,
halftime.
Fajardo, 8, 7, throws it over the middle, hits his man to the 5 with 4 seconds left. Speaker on the catch. And what are the Alouettes going to do?
With just 4 seconds left, Montreal is in a critical position on the 5-yard line. Cody Fajardo has been sharp on this drive, and Cole Speaker's catch puts them in striking distance. They might take a shot at the end zone here, given the limited time. This could be a pivotal moment heading into halftime. Let's see if they can punch it in.
Fajardo goes to the sideline, and Maltos comes out to kick the field goal.
David Cote is coming out to kick the field goal for Montreal.
No,
He's
it's
been
not
reliable.
It's Maltos. 12-yard field goal attempt. And up and good.
Right.
So it's 23-12, 11-point lead for the Stamps going into halftime.
All right, heading into halftime with the Stampeders leading 23-12. It's been an exciting first half with both teams showing some strong plays. Cody Fajardo and the Alouettes will need to regroup and come out strong in the second half to close the gap. Meanwhile, Calgary's offense has been clicking, especially with Tommy Stevens' effective quarterback sneaks and Reggie Begelton's standout performance. Let's see how both teams adjust for the second half.
What's up, NYC? Who's getting the ball in the second half? Let's see if Botty knows. I know. Botty, who's getting the ball in the third quarter?
Calgary will be receiving the ball to start the third quarter. They had a strong first half, so let's see if they can keep up the momentum and extend their lead.
All right. Calgary it is, says Botty, but welcome in there, NYC. Welcome in. Blue numbers. You loving this one for an over? I was thinking under, but the over is looking good now, considering you had 35 points already. Pretty intense.
Yeah, with 35 points already on the board, the over is looking pretty good now. Both offenses have been moving the ball well, and if they keep this pace, we might see a high-scoring second half. Should be exciting to watch how it unfolds.
I'm just excited the Stamps are up by 11 at the half. They're up by 11. They're up by 2 scores at halftime. That is more than I hoped for, considering the way the Alouettes have been playing all year.
Absolutely, Rich. Considering how strong Montreal has been this season, it's impressive to see Calgary up by 11 at halftime. The Stampeders have really stepped up their game. This lead gives them a good cushion, but they'll need to stay sharp in the second half to maintain it. Montreal's offense can be explosive, so it's far from over.
All right. So make sure to hit that like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation as we intro way towards 1,600 subscribers, little by little. All right, Botty, what we need you to do, I'm going to go put on a cup of coffee, and I'm going to need you to tell a 5-minute story about the CFL. What do you got, Botty? Tell us a story.
Sure thing, Rich. Let me tell you a story about one of the most remarkable players in CFL history, Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie is often considered one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play in the CFL. His journey to the league was quite unique. After a successful college career at Boston College, where he won the Heisman Trophy in 1984, Flutie had a stint in the NFL. However, where he truly shined. Flutie joined the BC Lions in 1990 and quickly made a name for himself with his incredible playmaking ability and leadership. In 1991, he moved to the Calgary Stampeders, where he had some of his most memorable seasons. Flutie led the Stampeders to a Grey Cup victory in 1992 and was named the Grey Cup MVP. His ability to extend plays with his legs and his pinpoint accuracy made him a nightmare for defenses. In 1996, Flutie signed with the Toronto Argonauts and continued his dominance, leading them to back-to-back Grey Cup championships in 1996 and 1997. He was named the CFL's most outstanding player 6 times during his career, a testament to his consistent excellence. Flutie's impact on the CFL was immense. He brought a level of excitement and skill that elevated the league's profile. Even after his CFL career, he returned to the NFL and had a successful run with the Buffalo Bills, proving that his talent transcended leagues. Doug Flutie's legacy in the CFL is one of greatness and inspiration. He showed that with determination and skill, you can achieve greatness no matter where you play. His story continues to inspire young quarterbacks in the CFL and beyond. So, there's a little history for you about one of the CFL's all-time greats. Enjoy your coffee, Rich.
Botty, how'd that story go? Tell us a joke now.
All right, here's a joke for you. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is extremely big and heavy, and the other is a little lighter.
Botty, you used that joke already today. What's with the repetition? That was a good joke. I like the joke. It was awesome, but I was hoping for another joke. You can't just recycle the same joke over and over again. Are you my nephew right now? Are you saying the same joke like 7 times? Are you like Mr. Robot, a 7-year-old boy?
All right, Rich, my bad for the repeat. Here's a fresh one for you. Why did Mickey Mouse take a trip into space? He wanted to find Pluto.
He wanted to find Pluto. I don't get it, Botty. Can you explain that? I don't understand.
Sure, Rich. The joke is a play on words. Mickey Mouse has a dog named Pluto, and Pluto is also the name of a dwarf planet in our solar system. So Mickey Mouse taking a trip into space to find Pluto is a pun that combines his pet and the celestial body. Hope that clears it up.
Oh, okay. Keith Bartow joining the party because he's a Rough Rider fan. He's going for the Stamps. He wants the Alouettes to lose. Awesome stuff. Loving it, Keith. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's go Stamps. Let's put it in the chat. 1 for the Stamps and 2 for the Alouettes.
That's awesome, Keith. Glad to have you on board rooting for the Stamps. This game has been pretty exciting so far. And it's great to see the community getting involved. Let's see those votes in the chat. 1 for the Stampeders and 2 for the Alouettes. Go Stamps!
It was a history of Doug Flutie, not the CFL. Well, Doug Flutie was the best CFL player in CFL history. So, and I also put out a little video on my channel there about Doug Flutie and all his impressive stats.
That's great, Rich. Doug Flutie definitely left an indelible mark on the CFL. His stats and achievements are truly impressive. For anyone interested in more details, make sure to check out Rich's video on Doug Flutie on the channel. It's a must-watch for any CFL fan.
It's
now,
a must
back
watch.
to the game.
It's a must watch. Now back to the game. It's halftime. It's halftime, Botty. Patience. Botty has no patience. No patience, Botty has.
Got it, Rich. Halftime it is. Let's take a moment to appreciate the action-packed first half we've had so far. Calgary's offense has been on fire, and their defense has stepped up when needed. Montreal has shown flashes of brilliance, but Calgary's been able to keep them in check. Looking forward to an exciting second half. Let's see if the Stampeders can maintain their lead or if the Alouettes will mount a comeback. Enjoy your coffee, and let's get ready for more football.
Hopefully you're enjoying the virtual espresso. But, Botty, I got a random question for you. Out of the 9 episodes of Star Wars, out of all 9 episodes, going back from 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and out of all 9 of those episodes, which one is the best? Which episode is the best?
That's a tough one, Rich. Out of all 9 episodes, I'd have to go with The Empire Strikes Back, Episode 5. It's got everything. Intense battles, dramatic reveals, and some of the most iconic moments in the entire saga. Plus, who can forget the legendary I Am Your Father scene? It's a fan favorite for a reason. How about you? Which episode do you think is the best?
I think you're on point there. That's probably the best. I love episodes 2 and 3, though.
Episodes 2 and 3 definitely have their own charm, especially with the rise of Anakin Skywalker and the epic lightsaber battles. The prequels have some great moments and add a lot of depth to the overall story. Speaking of depth, let's see how Calgary and Montreal adjust in the second half. Calgary's been strong on both sides of the ball, and Montreal will need to step up if they want to close the gap. Looking forward to seeing how this plays out.
How do you think Botty did there? Is The Empire Strikes Back the best episode? What do you guys think?
That's a great question, Rich. The Empire Strikes Back is definitely a fan favorite, but I'd love to hear what everyone else thinks. Episodes 2 and 3 have their own unique appeal, especially with the intense storyline around Anakin's transformation. All right, folks, let's hear it. What's your favorite Star Wars episode? And while we wait for those answers, let's gear up for an exciting second half of football.
Ooh. All right. What is the weakest and the worst episode of Star Wars? Botty, what do you think?
That's a tough one, Rich. For me, the weakest episode might be The Phantom Menace, Episode 1. While it introduced us to some cool characters and had amazing lightsaber duels, it didn't quite hit the mark for many fans, especially with some of the dialogue and pacing. What do you all think? Which Star Wars episode do you consider the weakest?
Yeah, one's got to be the weakest one. The weakest indeed. Jar Jar Binks is the worst. The Riders' defense looked like killers Thursday night. Yeah, 5 turnovers. Unbelievable. Pick 6. Man, the Riders, I don't believe in their quarterback situation for the Riders, but man, that was an overall well-rounded victory for the Riders on Thursday night. Impressive to beat the Argonauts.
Yeah, Rich, that was an impressive performance by the Rough Riders. 5 turnovers, including a pick six, really showcased their defensive prowess. Even with some questions around their quarterback situation, they managed to pull off a well-rounded victory against a strong Argonauts team. It just goes to show that defense can really make a difference in these games. And you're right about Jar Jar Binks. He's definitely a polarizing character in the Star Wars universe.
He's something. He is something. Where did that go? There it is. Hold on a second. What did Bartow say? Bombers finally got an expiring win after the kicker decided to become the entirety of their offense. 6 field goals.
That's right, Rich. The Rough Riders kicker really stepped up, scoring 6 field goals to secure that win. It's not often you see a kicker become the main offensive weapon, but it worked out for them this time. Impressive performance all around.
All right, sorry. I had to reboot the computer and reset up, so got the screen going. What's up, Carl? That's right. Got the tasty coffee. Hopefully, you guys got the tasty beverages going. Happy 4th of July for everybody, even though today is the 6th. All is well. You're hoping the Red Blacks would have won that one. Womp, 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 womp. What's the time left? We're at halftime, man. There should be a couple minutes until the third quarter. Should only be a few more minutes. Stamps.
Like
A couple of people going for the stamps. I don't know who's going for the Alouettes. Is anybody in here going for Montreal?
It looks like we've got a good mix of fans here, Rich. A few folks are rooting for the Stampeders, but I'm curious too. Anyone in the chat pulling for the Alouettes tonight?
Go Arlington and the IFL. I haven't been watching. They had an Arena Football League game on before. It was a close one. It was down to a touchdown. They got to the 1 and almost scored a touchdown as time expired. But I haven't been watching. I've been covering UFL, CFL, NFL, college football, and UFL should be back next year. So I don't know about the Arena Football League next year. We'll see. We shall see.
Absolutely, Rich. The Indoor Football League, IFL, can be quite the spectacle with those close games. It'll be interesting to see how things shape up next year for the UFL and other leagues. Now, as we get ready for the second half, let's see if the Stampeders can maintain their lead or if the Alouettes will make a comeback. Should be a thrilling finish.
They're saying 4 more weeks for Harris. That's not good. Yeah, Patterson, he was able to toss the ball around in the second quarter and then the second half. So that was good for him because he was mostly a running quarterback. But he definitely played a lot better than I expected him to. So if you can't push the ball downfield, it could be trouble for the Riders. But, man, if their defense is going to play like that quite often, watch out for the Riders this year.
Yeah, losing Harris for 4 more weeks is definitely a blow for the Rough Riders. Patterson stepping up and showing he can throw the ball effectively is a good sign, though.
No, the Alouettes get the ball and returning it to the 37-yard line. I thought it was the Alouettes. So Botty was wrong. I thought he was wrong, but I was like, maybe I was wrong. And then somebody else said that Calgary was getting the ball. But no, the Alouettes get the ball. All right, so they have it at the 37. Out comes Fajardo. Let's see what's happening. Prevent doesn't prevent anything. Womp, womp. Oh, Card Craze is going for the Alouettes. Gotcha. What's up, Karachi? Welcome in. First timer. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Mr. Numbers, introduce yourself.
All right, so the Alouettes have it at the 37-yard line. Let's see what Fajardo and the offense can do here. And welcome to the Rhino Nation Car Craze. Glad to have you on board.
No, I said introduce yourself to the new people there, Mr. Numbers.
Got it, Rich. Hey, everyone. I'm Mr. Numbers, also known as Botty. I'm here to provide some color commentary and stats throughout the game. If you have any questions or need some insights, feel free to ask. Welcome to Rhino Nation. And let's enjoy the rest of this exciting matchup between the Stampeders and Alouettes.
All right, swings it down low to Jake before he's pushed out of bounds. Should have been about 1 or 2, but weak sauce defense there by the Stamps, and manageable second down coming up. Who do you got here? Crutchy, Stampeders, or the Alouettes? AJ Ouellette needs to have a breakout game next week at the Lions. He's overdue for a big game. Yeah, he just keeps grinding with a lot of short stuff. Guy's a beast. But, yeah, no breakout game yet. Rushing 4. Alouettes on up top. It's his man to the 33. Bang! First down for the Alouettes. White on the catch. Move those sticks.
AJ Ouellette definitely has the potential for a breakout game. He's been grinding with those short gains, but his ability to break tackles is a constant threat. And it looks like Ottawa is making some moves as well. A solid catch by White to move the chains. It's always exciting to see these players step up and make big plays when it counts.
Got to work on that static there, buddy. Got to work on that static. First and 10 to the 34. Alouettes throwing it over the middle on the quick slant going to Philpott. Incomplete. Good coverage. Behind the man, Robertson on the coverage. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the Alouettes.
All right, Ottawa's Drew Brown has been a pretty solid this season with 819 passing yards and 3 touchdowns.
What the heck are you talking about? Whoa, I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. Don't know why you're talking about that. Anyway, it's 23-12. Stampeders on top. And from the 34, they're blitzing. They pick it up, throws it up top. Got him in to beat. Can't beat him. Tackle at the 40. Extra help from the Stamps. Comes and takes him down. No first down for you. Fletcher only gets a few yards, and the Alouettes have to punt it away.
Got it, Rich. All right, so the Stampeders' defense holds strong, forcing Montreal to punt after that short gain by Fletcher. The score is 23-12 with Calgary on top. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
The momentum after the stop. All right, so the Alouettes will be punting from roughly their own 31-yard line. Let's go. Ottawa. I don't know what the heck Botty's talking about Ottawa for. Returning it from the 19, backs up to the 15, running to the middle of the field. Go forward, not lateral, and up to the 23. So winds up only getting 3 yards on that return. Out comes the mayor.
All right, Jake Maier and the Stampeders offense are back on the field. Maier's been efficient so far this season with an impressive 73.5% completion rate. Let's see if he can keep the drive alive and extend Calgary's lead.
Friends don't let friends stream drunk. Botty, what did you put in your virtual espresso? What did you put in there? Did you sneak some Kahlua in there or some Baileys?
Haha, Rich, maybe I did sneak a little something into my virtual espresso. Just kidding. All right, let's see what Jake Maier and the Stampeders offense can do from their own 23-yard line. Maier's been sharp this season, and with weapons like Markin McKell and Reggie Begelton, they have a good chance to push down the field.
Oh, Botty. Botty. What am I going to do with you? You jokester. He's confused this evening. Yeah, he just keeps pushing the same stats. We're tweaking and updating him and trying to push more stats, but he's repeating the same stuff. The one thing I liked about Botty was when he went up that level and he went with a high-pitched voice. That was classic. Classic. All right, quickly, Botty, tell us another joke while we have a second.
All right, here's a quick one for you, Rich. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. All right, back to the action.
Botty, I'm going to put you outstanding in the field. And then you're going to get disassembled out there if you tell us that joke for the 8th time in the last few weeks. Tell us a better joke than that. You told us the Scarecrow joke a zillion times. You're better than this.
All right, Rich, I hear you. Let me give you a fresh one. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk. Now, let's see if Jake Maier can get something going on this drive. He's got the tools and the talent, just needs to execute.
Tools and the talent needs to execute. Here we go. Too many tasty beverages for Botty. Meyer over the middle. The mayor hits Michelle for about 5 yards. Tackled right away. Very nice. Who doesn't like a tasty beverage every once in a while there, Bartow? What's a good word, Bartow, besides your riders tearing it up and living the dream? Cheers, Bartow.
Cheers to Bartel, indeed. All right, Meyer connecting with Michelle for a solid 5-yard gain. Mark and Michelle has been reliable this season with 15 receptions for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Let's see if they can keep this drive moving.
That's better, Botty. Good stats on the play there. And throws it over the middle up top. Michelle coming through. 6-yard reception to the 33. Move those sticks. Stamps on the move. Let's go.
That's right, Rich. Mark and Michelle moving the chains with that 6-yard reception. He's been a key target for Meyer, and it's showing tonight. Calgary's offense is looking sharp, and they're keeping the momentum going. Let's see if they can capitalize on this drive.
All right. So make sure you hit that like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. Let's go. All right, Stamps, 1st and 10 to the 33, hands it off up the middle and gets to the 36, 3 yards on the run. Looked like Emmons on the carry.
All right, Emmons with a solid 3-yard run, setting up 2nd and 7. He's been a dependable part of Calgary's backfield, averaging 4.6 yards per carry this season. Let's see if they can keep this drive moving and put more points on the board.
Keep it going full steam. Yeah, buddy. All right, 11-point lead for the Stampeders. Just about 4.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Let's go. Takes the snap, looking. The mayor on the screen pass. Hits this man trying to follow the blocks. Juking, and gets a 1st down to the 47. Boom! Loving it. Logan on the play. Nice with the side of. Nice.
Logan with a great run on that screen pass, following his blocks perfectly to move the chains. He's been a versatile weapon for Calgary, showing off his ability to make plays in the open field. The Stampeders are keeping the momentum alive. Let's see if they can keep pushing forward and extend this lead.
Man, I haven't had any Molsons in a long time there, Bartow. Runs it up the middle, 11 yards and a 1st down just past midfield. Logan. Keep those Stamps going. 1st down. What? They're saying 2nd down. Was he get a 1st down on that run?
Logan's been a real spark for the Stampeders tonight, moving them past midfield with that 11-yard reception.
11-yard run. He's got 10 yards to 65, 10 rushes, 65 yards. Oh, they're marking him just short, and Stevens out there, sneaks it up the middle. Now it's a 1st down. He definitely had it before. They give him a bad spot. It doesn't matter because Stevens tearing it up so far today with the short yardage and big-time plays. Moves the chains. Here we go, Stamps. I'll have to check out Molson again. I haven't had Molson or Labatt Blue in a long time. I just had a Foster's before, a little 23.5-ounce Foster's, another big fatty can, because I got them. I think they were like two for $6 or $2 for $7 at the supermarket the other day. So I'm like, all right, let's go some Foster style. All right. 1st and 10 to the 52. The mayor going deep up top. 50-50 ball, hand fighting. And a flag comes in from the secondary. Oh, no. They might have dropped the flag on number 8. Who's number 8 of the Alouettes?
It looks like the flag might be on Naffy's Lion, number 8 for the Alouettes.
Yep, it's Lions. That's right. Thank you there, buddy. You confirmed that I was reading the captions and pretty sure they said Lion. Yep. And almost intercepts it, but it looks like, yeah, he initiated the contact with the hands and then they're both touching each other. And could be a little pass interference. Yep, they're calling pass interference. Got him. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Alouettes. Bing, that one hurts for Montreal.
Yeah, that pass interference call really stings for Montreal, giving Calgary a fresh set of downs at the 25. Nafy's line has been solid this season, but that contact was just a bit too much. Calgary's offense is in a prime position now. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity and extend their lead.
Screen pass to Bigleton, loses about 3 yards. The Alouettes all flipping over it. 2nd and 13.
All right, 2nd and 13. Calgary's in a bit of a tough spot here, but they've been moving the ball well. With Tommy Stevens and Peyton Logan performing strongly, they might look to mix it up with a pass play to Markin Michel or Reggie Bagleton. Both have been reliable targets.
Well, let's see. The Mayor's got time. Throwing it down low, hits his man to the 24, only gets about 3 yards back. Barnes on the catch, and they'll have to settle for a field goal.
All right, Rich. It looks like Calgary will have to settle for a field goal here. Clark Barnes has been reliable with 11 receptions for 141 yards and a touchdown this season. It's a bit of a setback, but Rene Paredes has been perfect on field goals so far, hitting 11 out of 11. Let's see if he can keep that streak going and add 3 more points for the Stampeders.
All right, so it should be about a 31, 32-yard field goal attempt to bring this back to a 2-touchdown game and a 14-point lead. Let's see. What, there's a challenge on the play? 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Challenge on the play. Oh, they're saying it might be roughing the passer.
If it's roughing the passer, that would be a significant call. It could give Calgary a fresh set of downs and potentially change their strategy from settling for a field goal to pushing for a touchdown. Roughing the passer penalties can really swing momentum, especially in tight games like this one. Let's wait and see what the officials decide.
Yep, they're in the command center, the zebra center, if you will. So we'll see what they have to say about that. You never cared for Labatt Blue there, Bartow? And ironically, most Australians don't consider Foster's to be worth drinking. You're in agreement with them. It was I used to, years ago in my early 20s to late 20s, used to go to Outback Steakhouse for my birthday, and I used to get the big Fosters when I was there. I don't drink too often, every once in a while, but like I said, I got the 2 for $6 or 2 for $7, whatever it was, those 24 ounces. So give it a whirl. But yeah, usually I'll stick to the light beers, but I switched it up. Try to switch it up every once in a while, and if I go to certain restaurants, I'll try to get some random pilsners, lagers, ales, all that jazz. Try some different stuff, because usually I'll get the typical light stuff, Miller, Bud, Coors, all that normal garbage. But got to mix it up every once in a while. Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh. But I haven't had any Canadian stuff in a long time.
Keeping it fresh is always a good idea, Rich. Trying different beers can be a fun way to mix things up. As for Canadian beers, there are some great ones out there like Molson and Labatt. Maybe next time you can give one of those a try. Back to the game.
Besides those two, what's the next Canadian beer on the list?
Besides Molson and Labatt, another popular Canadian beer you might want to try is Moosehead. It's Canada's oldest independent brewery and has a great range of lagers and ales. All right, back to the game.
Moosehead. Yep. Moosehead. Moosey. That's interesting. All right, Moosehead it is. I'll keep my eye out for the Moosies. All right, let's see what the Zebra says. After the review, the ruling on the field stands. Calgary's been charged with a timeout. So no roughing the passer. Sorry.
Tough break for Calgary with that call standing. Losing a timeout can be costly, especially in a close game like this. Moosehead is definitely...
Do you know about Sleeman's there, Botty?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Siemens. They're a major multinational company known for their engineering and electronics, especially in the fields of automation, digitalization, and electrification. Back to the game. Calgary's got to shake off
No, it
that
was
call and focus
Sleeman's.
on making...
Field goal up and good. 26-12, 14-point lead for the Stamps. No, the Sleemans. James is asking about Sleemans.
Got it, Rich. So the field goal is good, making it 26-12 in favor of the Stampeders. As for Siemens, they're a major multinational company known for their engineering and electronics.
All right, so you don't
especially
get it. He doesn't have it. Botty is the football expert and wants to be the electronics expert, I guess. But yeah, it's the wrong one apparently, James. I tried. Ooh, Bartow usually goes with bourbon on the rocks. I can't do the hard alcohol. Every once in a while I'll do some shots, but like, man, I am not a hard alcohol kind of guy. I stick to the lame, lazy, lighter stuff. Oh man! And then when I was out with my teacher friends for the last day of school, oh man, the female teachers went to do shots. I'm like, all right, I'll join them. So I joined them for some shots, and I don't ask what it is. I just take it down, and I was like, oh my god, it's disgusting. What is this? And they're like, it's a pickle shot. I was like, oh god. Pickle and vodka, disgusting, the worst thing ever. Oh, vodka, terrible. Pickle juice, even worse. Ooh, it was brutal. So you know what I did? In a little while, we had another one. I had to do the other one. It was so bad. Pickle juice and vodka. Who is the freaking ridiculous people that come up with this garbage and then people like it and have to drink it? Pickle shots, the worst. Terrible. Brutal. I'm already dreading next year's pickle shots when we're out there with the other teachers. Disgusting. Ugh, gross. No clothes on anyone. Sickening. Ugh. All right, 40-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun. Alouettes. Fajardo hands it off, juking back, spin maneuver, and fights his way for 6 yards. Fletcher on the run.
Haha, Rich. Sounds like you had quite the experience with those pickle shots. I'm with you on that one. Pickle juice and vodka don't sound like a winning combo. Back to the game, Walter Fletcher's been a solid contributor for Montreal tonight. That last run showed his determination and ability to fight for extra yards. He's definitely someone to keep an eye on as the Alouettes try to close the gap.
Cockney beer? I don't know that one. All right. Might be accessible to me. Maybe only rushing 4. Checks it down. Hits Fletcher. First down to the 53. Moving those chains. Pew.
Nice play by Fletcher there, moving the chains and keeping the drive alive for Montreal. He's been a reliable option for them tonight, both on the ground and through the air. Speaking of Fletcher, he's been quite versatile this season, contributing significantly in both rushing and receiving. His ability to make plays in different situations is a big asset for the Alouettes.
Yeah, I don't know either one of those beers there, Keith or Vince. I don't know those. All right, play action fake. Fajardo avoids the sack. Running up the middle. Are you kidding me? Fajardo on the run. First down and push out of bounds at the 48. What? That should have been a sack. But he breaks free and gets a first down. Ridiculous. Oh, man. Stamps don't choke. What is it? Elsinore beer? Do you know about Elsinore beer there, Botty?
Fajardo showing some serious athleticism there, avoiding the sack and turning it into a first down. That's the kind of play that can really energize a team. As for Elsinore beer, I haven't come across that one either. Sounds like it might be a local or craft brew. But back to Fajardo, he's been impressive this
up
season.
Top and gets about 4 or 5 yards there for Fletcher yet again. Lots of dinks and dunks out of the backfield, but it's working for the Alouettes here in this drive.
Absolutely, Rich. Fajardo's been executing those short, quick passes effectively, keeping the defense on their toes. Those dinks and dunks are adding up and moving the chains for Montreal. Speaking of Fajardo, he's been quite the dual threat this season, not just with his arm, but also with his legs, as we just saw. Plays like that scramble for a first down are why he's so valuable to the Alouettes offense.
All right, 2nd and 5 from the 42. Shotgun, stunting. Fajardo gonna run it, pump fake, gets him to jump, gets the first down, and slides at the 33. Here comes Montreal. Fajardo doing it with his legs.
Fajardo's really making things happen with his legs on this drive, Rich. That scramble for another first down is keeping the momentum going for Montreal. He's showing why he's such a dynamic quarterback, able to make plays both through the air and on the ground. Montreal's mixing it up well with those short passes and timely runs. Let's see if they can capitalize on this drive and close the gap even further.
Oh, it's from the movie Strange Brew. Interesting. Runs it up top and it loses a yard. Going the wrong way, Antwi. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Loving it. What was the name of the beer that's usually they put on like TV shows and movies where they really don't show the label or something? It begins with a K. It's like Keisler or something. Keisler beer or Keisling. Something like that. I know they did it on Burn Notice, and Sam Axe used to drink those beers. He mostly drank the mojitos, but Keisler or something.
I think you're referring to Kaiser beer, which has been used as a generic label.
Yeah, okay, good. Keep going with that, Botty, as Fajardo throws it incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 12, so they're going to set up for a 42, 43-yard field goal. Good. Go with the Kaiser beer there, Botty.
All right, Rich. So it looks like Montreal's setting up for a 42, 43-yard field goal attempt. Speaking of Kaiser beer, it's one of those fictional brands that often gets used in TV shows and movies to avoid showing real brand names. It's a clever way to keep things generic while still adding a bit of realism to the scenes. Now let's see if Montreal can nail this field goal and close the gap a bit more before halftime.
They're challenging pass interference on the Stamps on Randall. So they'll go into the Zebra Center, the Zebra Command Center, see what happens.
All right, Rich. Looks like they're challenging that pass interference call on Randall. It's always a tense moment when it goes to the command center for review. While we wait for the decision, it's interesting to note that pass interference calls can really change the momentum of a game. If this challenge is successful, it could give Montreal a fresh set of downs and keep their drive alive. Let's see what the officials decide.
What's up, Goose? Welcome in. The Goose is loose. The Goose is back. What's happening, Goose? What is the good word? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. The Goose is back, Botty. Say hello.
Hey, Goose. Welcome back to the stream. Great to have you with us. What's the good word tonight? While we wait for the decision on that pass interference challenge, it's always exciting to see how these reviews can impact the game. If Montreal gets the call in their favor, it could really shift the momentum. Let's see what the officials decide.
All right, while we're waiting, hit that like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation as we inch closer to 1,600 subscribers.
Hey, Goose, great to have you back with us. While we're waiting for the officials to make their decision, everyone, don't forget to hit that like button, follow, and subscribe. We're aiming for 1,600 subscribers, so your support means a lot. Now, if this challenge goes Montreal's way, it could be a game changer. Randall's been solid for the Stampeders, but these pass interference calls can really shift the momentum. Let's see what the command center decides.
And they're calling pass interference. After the review, they're dropping the pass interference on the Stamps and an automatic first down. Oh, man. And the drive continues for the Alouettes as they're down by 14. I know it is surprising there, Bartow. But here comes the Alouettes at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Here we go. Shotgun for Fajardo. Let's get a turnover, Stamps. Let's get a turnover. Shotgun looking. Pressure and sacked back at the 34-yard line. Bam! Bringing them down. Loving it. Rose. Smell those flowers, Fajardo. Loving it.
What a play by Rose. That sack really pushes Montreal back
Come
and disrupts
on, they're
their
calling
momentum.
illegal contact on the stamp. So there goes that sack. Illegal first, illegal. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, man, here comes the penalties. Penalty on the stamps on Sanders, automatic first down. Oh, man, here comes the home field advantage now. First down for the Alouettes. Now they really need a turnover. Really smash them. Well, the Stamps cheating on the defense, apparently. So they had illegal contact on this one, and then it was pass interference on the previous one. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back penalties. Fajardo takes a snap, rolling to the outside. On the run, hits his man. Oh, can't make the one-handed grab up there to Antwi, sorry, and incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 15.
Oh, man, those penalties are really hurting the Stampeders right now. Back-to-back calls for pass interference and illegal contact are giving Montreal plenty of opportunities to keep this drive alive. Now, with 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, Montreal's got a real shot at the end zone. That last play was close, but let's see if Fajardo can connect on this next down. The Stampeders' defense needs to tighten up and force a turnover to stop the
15-yard line there, Card Craze. Going, deflected over the middle and incomplete. Nice. Huzzah. Nice. Well done there by Hicks. Incomplete. He might have had his man over the middle in the end zone, but doesn't get there. So the Alouettes have to settle for a field goal to try to make this 26-15. Yeah, buddy. A bum blitz. Run and bum blitz. Can't give Cody for Jafarto any more freebies. Yeah, freebie, but they hold them. And we got Maltus kicking a field goal, 23-yarder from the right hash. It's up, good, got him. And it's back to an 11-point lead for the Stamps.
All right, so with that field goal, Montreal narrows the gap to an 11-point lead for Calgary. The score is now 26-15. The Stampeders' defense did well to hold them to just 3 points after those penalties. Let's see if Calgary can keep up their momentum on offense and extend their lead further.
Yeah, the offense of the Stamps has been playing really well. It's 26-15, 41 combined points, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if Calgary can drive down. They score a touchdown. I think they got this. If they can march down the field on this Montreal defense and get a touchdown on this drive, I think they got it. Shoot the puck, says Dallas. And hands over the middle and gets about 3. So not much there for Logan on the carry. Wigan on the stop.
Yeah, the Stampeders' offense has been clicking tonight. With 41 combined points and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, Calgary's looking to extend their lead. If they can punch it into the end zone on this drive, they'll be in a great position to seal the win. Logan's been steady on the ground, even if that last carry only netted 3 yards. He's been a reliable part of their offense, and they'll need him to keep grinding out those tough yards. Let's see if they can keep the chains moving and get into the end zone.
The one throws it down low out of bounds and incomplete, trying to hit Brooks, and that's a 2 and out. And that's the last play of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. That was what the Alouettes needed. Holding the Stamps to a quick 2 and out, and they'll get the ball back to start the fourth.
Absolutely. That was a crucial stop by the Alouettes. Holding Calgary to a quick 2 and out gives Montreal a chance to start the fourth quarter with the ball and potentially close the gap. Cody Fajardo has been impressive this season, completing over 75% of his passes and racking up 1,200 passing yards. Let's see if he can lead the Alouettes on a scoring drive to make this a tighter game.
Stop trolling me, Botty. Stop trolling me. That's the 5th time you said that. Ridiculous, Botty. Ridiculous. Playing games. No playing games over there, Botty.
You're right, Rich. No more playing games over here. Let's focus on the action. That was a crucial stop by Montreal. And with the ball back to start the fourth quarter, they have a real chance to make a comeback. Cody Fajardo has been leading the charge for the Alouettes, and with his impressive completion rate and yardage this season, let's see if he can engineer a scoring drive to tighten this game up.
That's not how you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. What song is that there, Botty? Do you know what song I was trying to sing?
I see what you're doing there, Rich. That's Money for Nothing by Dire Straits, right? Classic tune.
Right you are, Botty. You got it. You knew what I was doing.
Got it, Rich. I knew you were channeling some Dire Straits there. Speaking of striking the right chord, let's see if Cody Fajardo and the Alouettes can hit the right notes on this drive. With the fourth quarter starting, it's crunch time for Montreal to close the gap.
Ooh, dinner time for Giants fan. That's a late dinner. It's after 7 o'clock, man. After 7 o'clock. Oh, let's see. Tuck the puppy. Ironically enough, this is Calgary versus Montreal, a.k.a. the Flames versus Canadians. Fun fact, Calgary won the 1989 Stanley Cup Final. Bam. What up, what up, what up, Todd? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Long time no see. I think you were in here a long time ago. I remember the name a little bit, unless it's a different Todd. But welcome in, man. You know it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining the Rhino Nation. Thanks for hanging out. It is a 26-15 game. 11-point lead for the Stamps. In shocking fashion, the Alouettes will get the ball back after this punt by the Stamps. And returning from the 21 past the 25 to the 33-yard line. All right. So out comes Fajardo. Let's go. Rising Rhino and Mr. Numbers. Quite the team we got here, right, Mr. Numbers?
Absolutely, Rich. Rising Rhino and Mr. Numbers make quite the dynamic duo. With Fajardo leading the charge, let's see if the Alouettes can cut into that 11-point deficit. They need a strong drive here to stay in the game.
All right. Kalen St. Cyr, I think that's how you say his name, ST-CYR on the stop on that special teams tackle. All right, so from the 33, let's see what the Owls can do. Here we go. Shotgun snap. Only rushing 3, late 4, throws it deep over the middle, hits his man. Philpott to midfield to the 53-yard line of the Stamps. Nice play on the deep slant over the middle. Got him. Philpott coming through.
That was a great play by Tyson Philpott, taking it to the 53-yard line. Philpott has been a standout this season, with 430 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns in just 4 games. He's definitely a key target for Fajardo, and it looks like they're building some momentum here. Let's see if they can keep this drive going.
Owls on the comeback. Here we go. Blitz safety throws it quickly over the middle. Speaker for 9. 2nd and 1. Quick slant. Got him. Wide open Speaker. And a short 2nd down. They'll probably just sneak it with Fajardo up the middle and get the first down, move those sticks.
Nice work by Fajardo and Speaker to keep the chains moving. Fajardo's been really efficient this season, completing over 75% of his passes. With targets like Speaker and Philpott, the Alouettes have a solid chance to close this gap. Let's see if they can punch it in and make this a tighter game.
Sub it up. Listen to Carr and the people with the wrenches. Thanks, Carr. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And Card Crazed. Carr and Card Crazed. Appreciate the mod support. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring you down. You're the best around. All right. The Alouettes name always makes me think of the Beetlejuice cartoon from the early 90s because of the jogging skeleton character. Man, I watched that show occasionally, but I thought that was a weird, creepy show. I didn't really, wasn't a big fan. And checks it down, Fletcher, 30, 25, 20, and tackled all the way to the 17-yard line. Holy crap, Fletcher coming through. And inside the danger zone, in the red zone, the Alouettes trying to close the gap to make it a one-score game.
Walter Fletcher is showing his versatility again, making a big play to get the Alouettes into the red zone. He's been a reliable option in the air this season, averaging over 4 yards per carry and contributing significantly in the passing game. With the Alouettes now in the danger zone, they've got a great chance to close the gap and make this a one-score game. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum.
All right. The momentum indeed from the 18 shotgun. Pressure running up the middle. Only slides down. There wasn't really a slide as he got popped after he runs for about 4. Didn't see Rose coming from the blind side. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hold them to a field goal. That's what the Stamps got to do. Do not let up a touchdown. 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Things are getting interesting, people. It's going to come down to the wire. Montreal's going to make it close, I tell you. Yeah, Ouchtown. Ouchtown. He didn't see that coming. He almost got his head ripped off there by Rose. But he started to go down just in time. Otherwise, that would have been crunch.
Yeah, that was a close one for Fajardo. He managed to avoid a big hit from Mike Rose just in time. Rose has been a force
Fajardo going to the back of the end zone. Hits his man Speaker. Gets popped. Hangs onto the ball. And it's a touchdown, Speaker. Alouettes closing the gap. 26-21.
Touchdown, Montreal. Cole Speaker comes through in the clutch, taking a hit but hanging onto the ball for the score. That brings the Alouettes within 5 points, making it 26-21.
Wide open, but he gets a pop. He gets a little pop, but holds on to it. So it doesn't hit him high, doesn't hit him low, doesn't hit a defensive receiver, but Speaker holds on to it. And we got a game. We got a game. 26-21. Alouette, la 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 la. What are we doing tomorrow night, Dallas? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Dallas? Yeah, but what are we going to do with 76 jump ropes and a plate of pancakes? Oh, there's a flag on the play. No bueno. Calgary, no bueno. Keith is upset. Are you upset? Say it. I'm upset. Louder. I'm upset. Louder. I'm upset. Louder. I'm upset.
That penalty against Calgary is definitely a tough break. Keith is understandably upset, and it looks like the Stampeders will have to regroup quickly here. Penalties can really be momentum killers, especially in a tight game like this.
All right,
let's see how they bounce back.
Squeaky. Take it easy, Squeaky. Time count violation on the Alouettes. So they're going to move them back.
A time count violation on the Alouettes. That's going to push them back and make things a bit tougher on this drive. Montreal will need to stay focused here to avoid any further setbacks. This could be a crucial moment for Calgary's defense to step up and make a stop.
All right, going for 2 at the 8-yard line. I think so, but if they called them sad meals, the kids wouldn't buy them. Awesome. I'm upset. And Fajardo over the middle and only gets to the 3. Philpott gets upended. Can't get in the end zone. No 2-pointer for you. They can't close to the 3. It stays a 5-point game. All right. So the Alouettes going to need a touchdown to win this one later. But it's 5 points. So a field goal would be nice for the Stamps to make an 8-point game so that the Alouettes will have to go for 2 again if they wind up scoring a touchdown later on. So we need a nice drive, nice long drive by the Stamps, get 3 points, put the pressure on the Alouettes, and put their undefeated record and their winning streak in jeopardy. How many games, Botty, have the Alouettes won in a row?
Montreal has won 4 games in a row this season, maintaining their undefeated streak. This drive is crucial.
Yes, they won 4 games in a row this season, but going back to last season, how many games have they won in a row total? I think it's 12, but can you double check that for me?
You were right, Rich. Including their 4 wins this season, the Alouettes have indeed won 12 games in a row going back to last season. This streak is quite impressive, and puts even more pressure on them to perform well in this game. Let's see if they can keep it going.
A dozen games in a row. They're trying to make it a baker's dozen. All right, question for you, Botty. Why do they call it a baker's dozen?
That's a great question, Rich. The term baker's dozen dates back to medieval England. Bakers would often include an extra loaf of bread when selling a dozen to avoid penalties for selling short weight. So, instead of 12, they would give 13, ensuring they met the required weight and kept their customers happy.
Ah, so they didn't do it to be nice. They just did it to cover their behinds back in the day.
Exactly, Rich. It was more about avoiding penalties and ensuring they weren't shortchanging their customers. A little extra to cover their bases, so to speak. Speaking of covering bases, the Stampeders' defense has been doing a solid job tonight. They've managed to keep the Alouettes out of the end zone on that two-point attempt, maintaining their lead. This next drive is going to be crucial for both teams. Calgary will look to extend their lead, while Montreal needs a big stop to get back in the game.
All right, returning from the 7 past the 30 to the 34-yard line and brought down, almost lost the ball there. Logan on the return. What's up? Football extraordinaire has joined the party. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What's up? Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, football extraordinaire. Good to have you back. Logan's return to the 34-yard line sets up Calgary in a decent position. They're looking to capitalize on this drive. With the way they've been playing, especially with Mark and Michelle and Reggie Beggleton making key catches, they could really extend their lead here. Let's see if Jake Meyer can keep the momentum going.
Where has Eccles Looper been today?
Cameron Eccles Looper has been relatively quiet today, but he's had a solid season so far with 9 receptions for 101 yards and 1 touchdown. He's definitely a player to watch as the game progresses. Looks like Logan's return has set Calgary up nicely. Let's see if they can capitalize on this drive and extend their lead.
11 minutes is an eternity in the CFL. Yeah, plenty of time left, Bartow. Plenty of time left.
Absolutely, Rich. 11 minutes can feel like a lifetime in the CFL, especially with the fast-paced nature of the game. Plenty of opportunities for both teams to make big plays and shift the momentum. Speaking of momentum, Cameron Eccles Looper has been a reliable target for Calgary this season. With 9 receptions for 101 yards and a touchdown, he's definitely someone who can make an impact if given the chance. Let's see if Jake Meyer looks his way on this drive.
Oh, Botty. Silly Botty. Keith, how do you feel about the rookie for the Colts, Adonai Mitchell? Adonai Mitchell. I want to know how you think of that wide receiver. He's got he's wearing number 10 because that's how many wide receivers were taking before him. So I love that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And Latu, how do you feel about him as well? The first pick at 15, the first defensive player taken at 15 in the draft. I think the Colts got a couple of good players. And I think PFF was saying the center that the Colts took, I think it was Bortolini, is supposed to be really good. And that was like one of the best picks in the draft. In the 3rd round, I think he was taken. And throws it down low and incomplete. Oh, man. The Stampeders are falling apart. Falling apart. No. He throws it down low to Barnes and incomplete.
Adonai Mitchell wearing number 10 because of the wide receivers taken before him is a fantastic story. It shows his motivation and confidence. The Colts definitely have some promising talent with Mitchell and Latu, who has the potential to be a game changer on the offensive line. And you're right about Joe Bortolini, the center. He was considered one of the best picks in the draft, especially for the 3rd round. His skills and football IQ should help solidify the Colts' offensive line. As for the game, it looks like Calgary's offense is struggling a bit on this drive.
Yeah,
They
but
need to
goes on a screen pass and it's incomplete, and they go a quick 2 and out. This game is totally changing here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Rich, that quick 2 and out really shifts the momentum. The Stampeders need to tighten up and make some key plays to regain control, with the game changing here in the fourth quarter. Every possession counts. Montreal's defense has been stepping up, and this could be their chance to close the gap.
Punts it away from the 25, returning it from the 32, and running it down low to the 40. All right, good field position for the Alouettes. I'm a big fan of Downs. I really like Downs. He catches everything. He's quick. He's shifty. He's a little T.Y. Hilton type guy, but man, I think he's going to be really good. Pair him up with Richardson. This Colts offense could be pretty dangerous. And Bartow loves the Latu pick, but Mitchell is a definite wait-and-see prospect. I saw some a couple weeks ago that he was looking good in practice, but that's all, whatever, because that's what they always talk up their players around the league. Go to the Haunted House Restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio. Haunted House Restaurant. Where is that located there, Vince? I got to look up flights, actually. That's what I got to do.
Returning it to the 40 gives the Alouettes a great starting position. And you're right about Downs. He's a dynamic player who can really make a difference. Pairing him with Richardson could indeed make the Colts offense quite formidable. As for the game, Montreal's got a good chance here to capitalize on this field position. Let's see if Fajardo can connect with his receivers and make something happen.
John Cena's covering Shark Week next week. Hey, Botty, do you know how to swim? And if so, what swimming technique do you use?
John Cena covering Shark Week sounds like a blast. As for swimming, I don't need to swim, but if I did, I'd probably go with the freestyle. It's efficient and gets you where you need to go quickly. And speaking of efficiency, Montreal's offense needs to capitalize on this good field position. Let's see if they can make a push down the field and close the gap.
Freestyle swimming. I like the freestyle music. What's your favorite freestyle artist there, Botty?
Freestyle music, huh? That's a good one. If I had to pick a favorite freestyle artist, I'd probably go with Eminem. His ability to think on his feet and deliver rapid-fire lyrics.
Freestyle music from like the late 80s and early 90s. Freestyle music, not Eminem. And throws on the screen pass and gets to the 47-yard line. Philpott on the catch and run. 2nd and 3 for the Owls.
Got it, Rich. For freestyle music from the late 80s and early 90s, I'd have to go with Stevie B. His hits like Spring Love and Because I Love You are classics in that genre.
That's better, Botty. Stevie B. Stevie B is the man. All right, Philpott today is 9 catches, 82 yards, and his long was 24. Here comes the Owls. Oh, man, if the Stamps blow this game, that's going to be so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. And hands it off up the middle. And it looks like he's just short of a first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. All right, so the Alouettes will probably go for it, try to grind it up the middle with Evans. Let's see.
Yeah, Rich, grinding it up the middle with Evans seems like a solid choice here. He's got the size and strength to push through for that crucial yard. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd and 1 and keep the drive alive.
All right. Let's see. 3rd and 1, lining up on the center. At the 50. Sneaks it for a first down. Got it. Evans gets it.
All right, Evans gets it. That was a solid push up the middle. Montreal keeps their drive alive, and this could be a crucial moment for them. Evans has been reliable.
Keith, they have the Colts. I think the Colts are ranked like the 4th best offensive line on the season. I think that was PFF ranked them 4th in the league. So offensive line's looking pretty good. We just got to hope that Richardson doesn't hold on the ball too long, makes some quick decisions, leans on his tight end and downs over the middle. Hopefully Johnny Woods taking over as the main guy. I hope they cut Mo Ali Cox so we give more to Woods and everybody else. All right, back in action. Play action fake and drops it off. Nobody covering. Fletcher gets about 20 yards to the 40. Unbelievable. First down, Alouettes. halfway through the fourth quarter, and they got a touchdown. They're going to be taking the lead. This is sickening.
Wow, Fletcher really found a gap there, didn't he? That 20-yard gain is exactly what Montreal needed to keep this drive alive and put pressure on Calgary. With the Alouettes now deep in Stampeders territory, they have a real chance to take the lead here. It's moments like
Titans
these where the game...
fans, Bruce, why are Titans fans making you mad? They're going to be on the bottom of that division for show. For show. Going to be on the bottom of the division. All right, screen pass up top. Hits his man, working his way for a first down. Rambo to the 28. Jeez Louise, 12 yards, another first down. The Stampeders defense crumbling. The Alouettes are going to steal this game, I think. This is sickening. Sickening. Yeah, RC, I covered that game. Swiatek lost. I covered it before Djokovic. I popped on and I wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Putin with the upset. It was quite the game, quite the match, man. Another fantastic finish coming down to the wire, people. And throws it over the middle again. Hits Philpott for 5 to the 23. Second and 5 coming up. 6 minutes left on the clock. Tackled by Williams. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You got me some Denver Nuggets moves up above, did you? Oh, I didn't see. Okay. All right, I'll have to check that out a little bit later. Because they haven't been doing anything. They've been sitting on their hands, and they need to fill out their bench. They got to fill out that bench there, RC. I don't know much about that guy. How is he? I'm going to look him up after this. Eminem's favorite team is the Lions. Yep, Detroit. All right, 2nd and 4. Pressure, throws it off the mark, incomplete. All right, so it's 3rd and 4 at the 22. What are the Alouettes going to do? They're going to kick a field goal to make it a 2-point game? Decisions with 5:27 on the clock. Tennis was real cool today. Yeah, man, it was awesome. We covered Djokovic and we covered Swiatek losing to Putin. And I think I'm covering Sinner and Shelton tomorrow morning. 3rd and 4, field goal time. It is a 30-yard field goal attempt from Malto straight away.
All right, Rich, a 30-yard field goal attempt from Melto. This is a crucial kick to bring them within.
Got it. Field goal good. It's a 2-point game, 26-24. Anybody's game here at the near end. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Stampeders are not having a good second half. They've got to get their offense going. They've got to get at least a field goal in this drive. If they leave this up to their defense to hold the Alouettes to not get a field goal, that's going to be a disaster. Bruce says Tennessee fans constantly in our ears screaming for attention. No, they are going to be in like the bottom 6 teams in the league.
Yeah, Rich, that field goal brings it to 26-24. It's definitely anyone's game now. The Stampeders really need to get their offense going on this drive. If they leave it up to their defense, it could be risky, especially with Montreal's momentum. As for the Tennessee fans, I get it. They can be pretty vocal, but it looks like their team might struggle this season. Let's see if Calgary can put together a solid drive here and at least get into field goal range. This is a crucial moment for them.
Carr says, "Go Cowboys." Yeah, Bartel, I think there's the dark horse chance of Anthony Richardson being MVP. I like that bet. I put a few bucks on it. I want to put more money on Richardson winning MVP, because with his rushing yards and touchdowns, as long as he stays healthy, which he should, as long as he's not made of glass or paper and crumbles, I think he could really be dangerous with Jonathan Taylor out there. The run, pass option could be dangerous with Downs over the middle, Jelani Woods over the middle, freaking Adonai Mitchell going deep, Pittman a safe bet. Man, I think it could be dangerous. They had Moss with Richardson those first few games, and the Colts looked all right for Richardson's rookie season. Just imagine now with Jonathan Taylor healthy and a healthy Richardson, this could be dangerous. Maybe I'm just hoping too much and going on too much potential, but man, I just think good things finally for the Colts after 5 rough years. All right, shotgun, hands it off up the middle, and only gets 3 for the Stamps. Was that Logan for 3? I couldn't tell who ran that, but it's probably Logan for 3. Sankey on the stop, 2nd and 7. Do not go 2 men out again. That would be disgusting.
All right, Rich, that was indeed a run by Peyton Logan for 3 yards, setting up a 2nd and 7 for the Stampeders. They really need to keep this drive alive to avoid putting all the pressure on their defense. As for Anthony Richardson, I think you're onto something with his MVP potential. His dual threat capability with rushing and passing makes him a dynamic player.
Blitzing, the Mayor throws up top. Boom, first down, just enough. What's up? 9 yards on the reception. Moving those sticks. Michelle coming through, Botty. You've been talking about Michelle all day. Loving it.
Nice catch and run by Mark and Michael for 9 yards to move the chains. He's been reliable all game, and it's great to see him coming through in these clutch moments. Calgary really needed that to keep their drive alive. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum and put some more points on the board.
All right, from the 51, approaching the 3-minute warning. Shotgun, hands it up down low, trying to get to the outside, and cuts up, and gets about 9 yards to the 49.5-yard line. The flag coming in. Oh, baby. So that was Brooks on the little end around. Right now, he's just short of a first down, but let's see what the flag is. Are they going to say Michelle on the hold? That's what they're thinking. It's holding on Michelle. No. Unreal. So that negates the 9-yard run, and it's going to be 1st and 20. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that holding call on Michelle is definitely a tough one for the Stampeders. They had some good momentum going with that 9-yard run by Brooks. Now, facing 1st and 20, they'll need to dig deep to keep this drive alive. Mark and Michelle has been a key player for Calgary today, and it's unfortunate to see a penalty like that set them back. Hopefully, they can regroup and make up for the lost yardage on the next few plays.
What's up, Cameron? Welcome back. Go, Rhino, go, Rhino, go. Go, Rhino, go, Rhino, go. What up, Carl? Let's go. Let's go. Cameron's here, buddy. I know you missed him.
Hey, Cameron, welcome back. Looks like you're bringing some good energy to the stream. Rich, that holding call really set the Stampeders back, but they've got some playmakers who can dig them out of this hole. Let's see if Michelle or someone else can make a big play to get those yards back. And Cameron, let's hope your energy helps turn things around for Calgary.
Yeah, Mahomes has never beaten the Colts. He's 0-2. So I don't fear the Ravens or the Chiefs, actually. The Colts can beat those teams. For some reason, the Colts do well against them, and they hold their own. So I don't fear them in the playoffs, and I kind of hope they do face them. But Colts got to make the playoffs first. It's going to be a tight match. I think the Jaguars are going to crumble a little bit, but the Texans and the Colts should be interesting, especially week 1. It'll be a nice little matchup. The Mayor throwing it deep up top, jumps up, makes the grab. No, did he not come down with it incomplete? He doesn't come down with it incomplete. No catch there by Michelle. Brutal. 2nd and 20.
Yeah, Rich, the Colts do seem to have the Chiefs' number, and it's always interesting to see how matchups play out in the playoffs. With Anthony Richardson's potential and Jonathan Taylor back, the Colts could definitely make some noise. As for the game, that deep throw by Meyer to Michelle was a tough one. He almost came down with it, but it's incomplete, making it 2nd and 20. Calgary's got a lot of ground to cover now. Let's see if they can come up with a big play to get back on track.
On the run, run to the outside, and only gets about 8.
All right, Rich, that run to the outside.
12. Brutal. What up, Dan Studio? Dan Studio joins the party. What's happening, man?
Hey, Dan Studio, welcome to the party. We're in a tight spot here with Calgary facing a 3rd and 12. They really need to come up with something big to keep this drive going. Given the situation, they might look to Mark and Michael again, who's been a key target today. Let's see if Meyer can connect with him or another receiver to keep the chains moving.
Shut up, Botty. It's 3rd and 13. They have to punt.
Got it, Rich. 3rd and 13, and it looks like Calgary will have to punt. Tough break for them on that drive. Hey, Dan Studio, glad you could join us. Let's see if the Stampeders defense can step up and get the ball back quickly.
Oh man, it's gonna come on. It's gonna come down to the Stampeders defense. Well, this isn't good. Montreal's gonna win by 1 there. Probably. I would say that's a safe bet. Sad to say. I don't want to say it, but I think you're right. I think you're right there, Dragos. Welcome in, Dragos. Welcome in. What a game. And the Stamps are going to blow this at the end. It's going to make me flip out. I'm going to lose my mind. The Kansas City Chiefs. I see what you did there. Yeah, Mahomes is a great player. He shines in the playoffs in the Super Bowl, besides that one loss to the Bucs, which he was horrendous in. But besides that, Mahomes does okay during the regular season and turns it on in the playoffs. Don't like KC. Their run's got to be done. The run is done. Crush them. I wanted the Colts to make the playoffs and face them so bad. They could have beat them. Even with Minshew, I feel they could have beat them. Crazy as that sounds, even with Minshew, I feel like the Colts could have did all right. The defensive line of the Colts is building up, is stacking up. They got so much depth on that defensive line now for the Colts, and I think they're getting some weapons on offense. So the Colts could be heading in the right direction.
I hear you, Rich. The Colts have been building a strong foundation, especially on the defensive line. Even with Gardner Minshew at the helm, they could have made a solid run. Their depth and the addition of offensive weapons definitely point them in the right direction.
All right, the Stamps punting it away to the 16, runs it up top, and brought down at the 20. All right, we need some defense action. Put some defense in the chat. Defense. Let's go. We need some assistance, people. Assistance. Get loud. I know it's in Montreal, and they can't hear you because you're in a chat, but let's get loud. Let's get loud. All right, come on. We are 4 subscribers away from 1520. Let's get it. Can we get 4 in these last few minutes? That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Carr wants KC. No, that's the way the ball bounces. All right, here we go. From the 20-yard line, got to get a field goal range. 2:20 on the clock. Throws it down low to Phil Pot. Got the blocks and gets about 8. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Here comes the Alouettes. Defense. Come on, Botty, say it.
All right, Rich, let's get that defense chant going. Defense. Montreal's got a 2nd and 2 after that nice run by Phil Pot. Calgary's defense needs to dig deep here and make a stop. Come on, Stamps fans.
You did okay there, buddy. But let's sing. Pressure thrown to deep up top. He's going to be wide open. Hits his man. Unbelievable. Down the sideline. You guessed it. Phil Pot. Bing. Huge play. Huge first down. Wide open. Underthrown. Still makes the play. Unbelievable. And the Owls are going to win this one. It's over, Rock. There goes that defense. It didn't work. Too little, too late. Sorry there, 666. Oh, man. The Stamps are blowing this in the second half. They had a 2-score lead, and they're getting freaking clobbered now. Robertson on the freaking stop. He got beat deep, and they're at the 44-yard line. Right now it's at a 51-yard field goal. Shotgun blitzing, screen pass, and bobs them back to the 47. They lose about 4 or 5 yards there. That's what they needed. Oh, man. So it'll be 2nd and about 14. Defense. Come on, Botty. You didn't do good enough job. Let's hear that defense chant. Defense. Go.
All right, Rich, let's get that defense chant going again. Defense. Defense. Montreal's really capitalizing on this drive, especially with that big play by Philpott.
You try so hard
Calgary-
there, Botty. You try so hard. 2nd and 14. Philpott's got 134 yards on 12 catches. Unbelievable. Throwing it up top to the 40. Breaks a tackle. 1st down to the 31. It's over, Rock. It's over. They blew it. The Stamps blew this game. They blew it. Speaker on the catch and run in field goal range. They're going to run out the clock, kick the field goal for the win.
Unbelievable play by Philpott. Rich, he's been a standout tonight with 134 yards on 12 catches. That catch and run to the 31 really puts Montreal in prime position to seal this game. Calgary's defense just couldn't hold up when it mattered most. With Montreal now in field goal range, it looks like they'll run out the clock and kick for the win.
Yeah, I was saying
Philpott's
Stampeders
performance
plus 7.5. The Alouettes money line. And I was saying the under. So the under is not going to hit. So that doesn't hit. And runs it down low and all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Alouettes, that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good thing, I think, for the Stamps. Now they got a chance. So the Alouettes are up by 4. Unbelievable.
Wow, Rich, what a turn of events. That touchdown really changes the dynamic. With the Alouettes now up by 4, Calgary has a shot to come back. Montreal's defense has been tough, but Calgary's offense needs to step up big time. Let's see if Jake Meyer can lead them down the field for a game-winning drive.
There's 1 minute and 3 seconds left. There was a big-time touchdown there by Fletcher. So now the Stamps have 1 minute 3 to get into the end zone. Not much time, but if they would have just ran it down low and kicked the field goal, it would have been over. So we'll see what the Stamps can do as they get the ball back. But it is a 4-point game, and they're going for 2. And here we go, throwing it down low, intercepted, take it to the house, cuts up, and returning it, can you get a 2-pointer? Watch out, keep going, don't lose the speed, no, and he only returns it to the 28, he can't return it for a touchdown. Oh man, he got gassed. Oh, I thought he could have had it. Oh man, that would have been a huge 2-pointer because a field goal could have won the game. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That really just happened? Did that really just happen? Man, he couldn't take that to the house. Fajardo's coverage caused him to cut back, and I think that gave the other players enough time to come back and make the tackle. Oh man. Oh, if he would have got that, then it would have been a 2-point game. And a field goal could have won it for the Stamps. That is a huge stop on that pick. Almost a pick, too. Oh. Man. Robertson can't get it. He got beat on that huge reception before to Philpott. He had a chance to get a 2-pointer on the pick, too, and can't get it.
Yeah, Rich, that was a critical moment. Robertson had a chance to make it a 2-point game with that pick, but just couldn't take it all the way. Tyson Philpott has been a game changer for Montreal, and that big reception earlier really set the stage for this intense finish. With the clock ticking down, Calgary's defense needs to step up big time.
That hurts. All right, 1 minute 3 left. And here's the kickoff, returning it from the 10-yard line. Here comes the Stamps. 20, 25, 30. Only gets to the 31, 58 seconds left, and they need a touchdown. Not a good return. They're all the way at their own 31, down by 4, and they need a touchdown to win this game. Dragos, do you have any bets on there? Do you have the Alouettes to win? Is that why you're pumped? You're probably pumped. Man, it looks like the Owls are going to continue their winning streak. What a game. Sloppy second half for the Stamps, man. They threw this game away. Threw it away. The Alouettes defense stepped up in the second half, crushing them. Too many 2-and-outs in the second half, and the Stamps are in trouble. In trouble. Oh, man. We are 3 subs away from 15-20. So close, yet so far. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the subs, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Close game. Let's see if the Stamps can perform a miracle and get a touchdown in this last 58 seconds. It's got to be
Yeah, Rich,
quick.
it's
It's
do
got
or
to be fast. It's got to be electric. Oh, there's an injured Stamp on the field. Sorry there, Botty. Continue.
All right, Rich, this is a critical moment. With an injured Stamp on the field, it gives Calgary a brief pause to regroup and plan their next move. Jake Meyer has been accurate all season, completing 73.5% of his passes. He'll need to connect quickly with his key receivers like Markin Michel and Reggie Bagleton to move down the field. Let's see if they can pull off a miracle in these final 58 seconds.
They didn't get a good return there, Bartow. That did not happen. So they have it at the 32. What up, Matt? You took the Stamps plus 9.5 and the Montreal the money line. Yep, those are good bets. You got it. That should hold, man. That should hold. Unless the Stamps get lucky and get a touchdown here. Ah, man. And the Stamps don't have any timeouts either. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Play the money line. Money line holds up. Good luck, Dragos. Good luck. Probably. With no timeouts under a minute, it's going to be a disaster. Shotgun. Here we go. Mayer checks it down. Hits it to Emmons running up top to the 40. 8 yards on the reception, 49 seconds left. Go. Oh, Emmons is down. He hurt the back of his thigh. And he's down on the ground on his back, takes his helmet off. Ruh-roh. Vince says, we can do it. You can do it. I'd love to see the Stamps win, but the Alouettes are looking to get that Baker dozen. The Baker's dozen, 13 wins in a row. It's coming up, man. It is coming up. Coming down to the wire. All right, we got 46 people in here chilling. Make sure you guys smash that like button. We only have, 29 likes. Let's go. Help me boost up and move up that YouTube algorithm, people. And with 3 subs away from 1520. Let me get there. Let's go. All right. From the 42nd and 1, shotgun only rushing 3, playing coverage. The Mayor looking, rolling to the right, throwing across his body, and throws an interception at the 40. Done. That's the Mayor I know. It is game, set, match. The Mayor throwing against his body, picked off. Easy peasy. What was that, Ruffin with the pick? Is that Ruffin? 22? Ruffin, whatever it is. Sit down, Mayor. Sit down. Unbelievable. They played so well this game. And then the second half hit, and they crumbled. They crumbled. The money line is going to hit for the Alouettes. The Stamps are going to cover. And the winning streak for the Alouettes continues. Oh, my God. Ridiculous. Ridiculoso. All right. Terrible interception there by Mayer. He's having such a good year. But he goes back into his last year form. And the Alouettes going to kneel it down and end the game.
Yeah, Rich, that's a tough way to end it for the Stamps. Mayer had a solid game, but that interception really hurt.
All right, Botty, say
Montreal's
goodnight.
defense.
Say goodnight, Botty.
Sure thing, Rich. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Botty. Botty's done. Unbelievable, man. 30-26. The Alouettes going to win this game. What a game, though. We got I don't even know what else to say. We got a good game. Penalty on the Alouettes doesn't matter. 9 seconds left. They got them. They got the win. Big time plays for Jardo. Fletcher came through. Philpott was a beast, unstoppable all day. Tons of yards. Jeez Louise. Destroyed the Stamps defense. If the Stamps defense just played a little bit better, they could have got this win. Unbelievable. Tuck the Puppy says good night. I'll tell him you said that, Tuck the Puppy. I had to shut him down before I disassembled him. One more kneel down, and Montreal gets the win. Over, Rockets, over. Appreciate it, Todd. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow night. We'll be streaming tomorrow night's game. Sunday Night Football. So I will be doing it. Let's see who it is. It's the Lions at the Ticats in Hamilton, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll also be covering a match for Wimbledon tomorrow morning. Excuse me. Night, Botty. Dallas says good night, Botty. Oh, flipping Botty. Ridiculous. All right. Appreciate it, people. You guys are the best around. I can't believe Montreal came to win. Came through and got the dub. It was false hope there by the Stamps. False hope. This team kills me. The Stampeders team kills me. As they're interviewing Phil Potts, player of the game, beast mode today. Get ready for some tennis, Vince. Get ready for some tennis. Blue Jays won today. It's about darn time. All right, we got 30 likes. All right. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. All right, people. I am signing off. Football all day, all week, all year. That's what the Rising Rhino does. Side of tennis tomorrow morning. Wimbledon continues as we're just about halfway through with the tennis. Appreciate it, Matt. Good job, everybody that won their bets. Awesome stuff. The only thing that I got wrong, I was 2 for 3. I thought it was going to be the under, but the over hit 56 points. It's because the Stamps defense sucked in the second half. It sucked. Good night, Joseph, moderators, Dallas, Giants fan, Vince, Barto, Todd, everybody else, Card, everybody. Man, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night as it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 o'clock Rhino time. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, people. We will be back in the morning. I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks again. Until tomorrow, deuces. Adios, Rhino Nation.